And welcome back, everybody, to PG-DND. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Jefferson Beatty, joined by...
I'm Zane, and for this one-shot, I will be playing Calyx Croc, which is the Crocodile Dundee version of an Eldritch Knight. So, yeah.
What do you look like?
Oh, yeah. Obviously, I'm human.
Whoa, where's the accent, man?
I'm human, and I have short blonde hair. It's kind of just like a little bit tousled in the top, because I don't really maintain it. I don't care about appearances very much.
Do you have a mullet?
I guess you could call it...
cut, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's a business in the front, party in the back, you know. So, yeah. And, mate, I have chainmail, but it's like in shorts, you know? Like the short.
Off to a great start.
You're doing awesome.
Totally serious one shot.
And we're also joined with...
Connor
Just shorts.
And for...
It's chainmail shorts, that's it.
Sorry.
I'm just shirtless, just chainmail shorts.
Just gotta protect the most important beats.
Yeah. The Crocs, they're really short to the ground, so they go for the, short bits.
Short bits?
Yeah.
Okay, for this one shot, I'm Connor, and I am playing Otis Elrod Hoyt. I am a deep gnome wizard. I'm wearing some dirty overalls, kind of like my tan colored. I got a buffalo check, red and black flannel. I have a crocheted, very torn up beanie on top that's also black. I got a big bulbous nose, not a very good looking fella, big old brown beard, and yeah, I'm excited to play.
Is your flannel, is it sleeveless?
No, it goes all the way down.
Okay,
You're
yeah.
a deep gnome, right?
I'm a deep
So you got
gnome.
the dark skin.
Yeah, I got the dark skin.
All right. And, of course, me, Shay. I'm here again. For the one shot, I'll be Guinevere, Goliath. And I go by Gwen. I'm going to be a druid dwarf. I'm obviously pretty short. I'm stocky, but I do have horns that kind of resemble trees, and little creatures will come and say hi to me every once in a while, and that's about me.
And then we have two guests joining us on this wonderful one-shot. My lovely wife.
Hi, I'm Cassie, and I'm going to be playing Olive Valerian, and she is a high elf ranger of 250 years old. And
An older lady.
I have super blonde hair, blue eyes, and I like to wear my hair like half up in braids. I often wear, you'll see me wearing a green shirt with leather armor most of the time, so and I have become a hunter of beasts after a dragon incident when I was little. The dragon took over the village, essentially, and I have vowed ever since to make sure that doesn't happen to anyone else.
Perfect.
I love it.
That was great.
I just love how Olive's continually. First it was in a dragon accident, now it's a dragon incident. Just totally down. I love it so much, Cassie. I love it. Please stick with that. I love it
It's
so
in the
much.
background, so there it is.
I love it. Took over the town.
They destroyed the town. They destroyed the town. Didn't take it over. And joined also by our guest, Chantry.
Yeah, hi, I'm Chantry. I am going to be playing a tiefling rogue named Barak Baroque. And I have bruised purpley blue skin and two short but very thick horns in the front of my head that, I have this cape and it lets me flap around like a bat sometimes. And so I like climbing trees and flopping from the trees. And my horns at night, if you can't see me, if the moon is behind me or something, it kind of looks like big bat ears. At least that's what people tell me. The people I don't shoot between the eyes with my bow.
Love it.
All right.
Get it.
And so we begin. Our 5 adventurers are all members of a hunter's guild, well known throughout the region as the Slayers of Sindourn, or S.O.S.
Yes, indeed.
Sindourn is a peculiar land. Small in its size, it is semi-independent of the kingdoms around it, ruled by a duke and commonwealth. The reason why most kingdoms around it are uninterested is it does not have very much in material value that can be taken over, mined, cut down, or brought out. But what it lacks in valuables that you can pull from the earth, it makes up for in the wild beast that roams its lands. With mountains to the north, forests to the west and south, and great hills to the east, and a large lake and swamp in the middle, many different beasts can roam this small area. And as such, a number of years ago, an elf who living in the southern wood by the name of Ragar Ripley began this began the hunting guild known as the Slayers of Sindourn. And over the years,
S.O.S.
known as S.O.S. Over the years, he gained a name for himself and also those who are members of the guild by slaying many mighty beasts, not only in Sindourn itself, but in the lands throughout. And news has traveled to nearly all kingdoms on this continent, and rich aristocrats, merchants, and people of importance travel many miles to commission S.O.S. to go slay beasts for them, whether it be to protect personal property and or to provide exotic mounts they can put up in their own halls. And that is where we will begin, is the bustling hall of S.O.S., which is located in a once small encampment in the middle of the southern Vasa forest, known as Hunter's Hollow. Here on the outside, one may think not much of it, as it simply looks like several tents and wagons parked outside a large central building. But upon further inspection, one would marvel at the great sight it is. Travelers from all over making the hundreds of miles journey just to see this one hall. Upon entering, you see a large torchlit hall with many chandeliers covered in various bones, horns, and antlers, and covering every inch of available wall space is heads of different beasts of different sizes. Of course, you have your usual. Many deer, elk, rams, but then you get more exotic. Some young dragons even. A troll here or there, maybe even an owlbear or two. This place is known to many wanderers as the place to go to hear great stories of the hunt and great stories of a wild land that may now be lost with civilization.
All the ones with arrows still between their eyes are the ones I killed.
Yes.
While protecting your city in the nights.
No, I just killed them. And they're really cool, so I hang them up.
Barrick, you are saying this
Best of the best.
to a small group of wanderers that are gathered around you at a table at the edge of their seat, feasting on every word. They recently came in tonight, purchased their meals, and are now wanting to hear stories of the exploits that you've been on.
I compare one of my arrows so they can see fletchings and see that it is the same arrows that are in all the beast heads.
You see that a little kid kind of raises his hand and he goes, yeah, that guy,
Bad guy.
yeah, there's the dragons don't have things in their heads. The dragons are strong and their scales, the arrows don't hit their heads. And you look up and the dragons primarily, but there are a
Yes,
few
I
of
am
your-
aware no dragons have arrows in head. You are very keen-eyed.
You said that you killed all of them through the head, all of these, and you couldn't have done all of them because some of them don't have arrows.
The dragons are mine. I just walk away.
You say that, Olive, as you are passing by the table, sort of like leaning in an ear. Having been a member of the guild the longest, it is not uncommon to hear some of the younger crowd try and brag themselves up a little more than what they should.
Otis is sitting behind the crowd with his feet up on one of the tables, and he is holding in his hand a big jar, and it's just full of ashes. Yeah, well, those creatures might be good with some of those arrows in their face, but this right here, this was a beholder. Never seen nothing like it before. It was a terrible monster with multiple eyes, shooting lasers and stuff.
Are you telling the truth or are you lying?
Oh, I'm absolutely lying. It's just a jar
roll.
of fire ash.
Roll a deception check.
Ooh. What's my deception? 19.
19. You see the little kid. Hold on, let me see if this kid believes you. Yeah. You see this little kid turns around and his eyes get so big, and he pulls on the sleeve of his mom, and he goes, Mom, this guy's legit. This guy is the real hunter here. That was a beholder.
Yes, little creature. The thing is that Otis doesn't understand that ash is not cool for hanging.
Well, it's in my capabilities. I can't do much, but I can set things ablaze. And I just give Barrick a little wink, because he's probably seen me do this once or twice to a group of people.
Of
Or hundreds.
Absolutely. Music plays as the crowd, as the hall continues to usher in more people that are coming in. It's about dusk now, which means a lot of people that are on the road are finally made it here as their destination. And it's standing room only here. It's a pretty busy night, which is not uncommon for you all to see. What are you doing, Calyx?
I'll be ushering a small group of kids.
How many kids are in this?
I don't know. You guys are all talking to kids. I'm talking to kids.
Field trip coming down from the town.
No, this is straight adults. I'm talking to adults right now. So,
All right.
Big, really large men. Now you blokes come over here. You see that? You see that dragon over there on the wall? The nice green bloke. I'm just gonna say bloke a lot.
Yeah, you gesture to a young green dragon who's mounted on the wall.
There. Let me tell you a story. One day I was sitting by the billabong, right? I was carving up myself a nice pointy stick, as I often do.
A hand slowly raises.
Yeah.
What's a billabong?
It's like a pond, like a small pot of water. Anyway, good question. And when I look out the corner of me eye, and I see that nice big bloke sitting over there taking a nice bath in the billabong, and I crouch my way over there, and I get right behind it, and I put it in a full Nelson, right from the back, a rear naked chokehold, and I take him down.
You see all the hands slowly go up in this group.
Respectfully, of course. Because I respect my nature and such.
The hands stay up.
Yes.
You said that your arms aren't big enough to wrap around the dragon's neck.
Well, I used a special technique that my father taught me in the army.
Your father...
Yes, moving on, anyway.
And then you guys can hear Barrick being like, yes, apparently everyone has dragons, but me.
I just roll my eyes from the corner, like, kind of observing everything.
The veteran.
I would probably just be over by Olive, just watching all these guys trying to tell their impressive stories.
You, Gwen, who have also been here the second longest next to Olive, continue to poke fun at all the youngsters trying to take claim of beasts that are quite obviously not theirs.
How old are you?
I would say like 50.
Okay.
You've only been here for 10 years, you said.
Yeah.
He's a late bloomer.
So, as the night continues to go on, you hear late in the night, after people have stopped ushering in and things are starting to calm down, the great doors of the hall creak open loudly. And everybody kind of turns and looks in the direction. And you see walking in a very, very tall, very elegantly dressed, draped in very fine golden and crimson fabric elf walk in. You see he wears a golden breastplate, and you see he comes in with an entourage of several foot soldiers, which appear to bear no mark to any army that you know of, but do look to be his personal guard. And as they kind of push people back and sort of move people away, you see he kind of stands there in the center and he says, Yes, well, I'm here looking for Ragar Ripley. And everyone's kind of quiet. And you would know, Olive, that Ragar doesn't really hang out in here. He hasn't for several years.
Where would he hang out?
He has
His personal trailer.
yeah, basically.
He's got a double wide outside.
no,
His personal wagon.
Yeah,
whatever.
no, yeah, he has his own wagon parked kind of afar off behind the tavern, which he usually keeps to himself throughout the day and at night. His whereabouts you really don't keep track of.
Okay, so I walk up to him, kind of taking almost like a manager of a restaurant, like taking, he's not here right now. How can I help you? What do you need?
A woman. Well, you're not Ragar. Where is he?
And what did you say you needed?
Ragar Ripley.
And he's not here right now.
Oh, so where is he? I say again.
He's rarely here.
To all extents and purposes, she is Ragar.
Thank you.
And who are you?
Oh, hobby. Well, I never. As he looks at all of you.
You've obviously never been here.
That is true.
Do you know who you are speaking to?
No,
you do not.
No. Yes. My name is Lord Filian.
Fillion.
Filian.
You've never made me hate an NPC so fast.
Do you not remember Apto at
That's
all?
what I was just
Yeah,
gonna
you
say.
hate
Yeah, that's true.
I come from High Rock, which you all know is a large city west of Sindourn, across the mountains. And it is mainly populated with elves, but there's various races that live there as well. But it's a long ways away. You know that he's traveled here quite a ways.
You said Fillion was from
High Rock.
High Rock.
High Rock.
Did you walk whole way?
Certainly not. I have horses that carry me in my wagon. Any more questions?
Are you ready to tell me what you need?
I need Ragar Ripley. But if he cannot be bothered, then perhaps I shall take my gold somewhere else. Good day.
This is Ragar Ripley's daughter.
Okay. All right.
Daughter.
Roll a deception check.
Why deception? I do not understand. Did you lie to me? I have a +0. A 10.
Well, he rolled a 1, so
Wow, nice.
He goes, oh, my apologies, Miss Ripley. So the thing is, I am a man of goods, a man of mercantile, you may say. I am in the import-export business. I have many caravans that travel the northern lands of Sindourn from east to west through the Pilgrim's Pass, taking things and gold. I'm very rich if I haven't told you already. so that
I have noticed.
I may do my business. But there appears to be a problem.
Okay.
You want to tell us what that was? That was a lot of fluff and not a lot of information, bud.
Right. So recently, various caravans have been forlorn. You see, they've been attacked by a beast in the pass.
A dragon accident?
Well, I wouldn't call it an accident. It seemed quite intentional. Most dragons do not accidentally do anything.
Shots fired.
Otis is doubled over, dying of laughter right now.
I look down, and then I look up at you,
Gwen.
and then I just walk to the back of the room. I'm like, I'm out of here. Not interested.
She's had a troubled past with similar things.
A dragon intentionally attacked her town as well.
No, it was an accident.
Well, I don't... What? An accident?
Listen.
Took over whole town. Accidentally.
Oh, yes.
No, incidentally.
That's what
It's
I
also accidentally started its own government. And lots of accidents.
That's the one that he chokeholded honorably,
With my biceps.
Right. I feel
respectfully
I feel we're getting a bit off the mark here. I will pay your establishment, as it were, as he kind of looks around condescendingly at what he believes is a dingy and dirty place. A hefty sum of gold if you do go and take care of it for me.
Wait, I'm sorry. I've got your accent.
Don't look at him.
Contagious.
It's hard.
The hick one is real hard not to.
It really is.
It's
Yeah,
strong
yeah, it's real hard.
I'm sorry. So we did not hear what monster was.
I believe it is perhaps a dragon. Signs point in that direction. But you are the experts here, and I will not make that calculation.
Do you have
for
any dead bodies that beast killed?
on me personally, no.
How we assess the monster?
You must go there and investigate.
One of your caravans got attacked.
No. Several caravans have been attacked.
In pass.
You just left the bodies there.
Oh, I did not go through the pass myself. I do not caravan myself. You see, I delegate.
Don't worry, I
others.
didn't assume you went through the pass yourself.
Oh yeah, I went through.
I
I went through the gap further to the south. It is a much longer way here, but you know, one must travel to protect his family, right? Business is family. He kind of looks around at his entourage, and they, out of fear or obligation, sort of like nod in agreement.
You are lucky. You come on special, where we charge double.
Yeah.
Is that right, Daughter Ripley?
That's right. And for you, I would say triple.
Well,
Because you're special.
low prices are too great for me.
Well, what were you thinking for price-wise?
That is a good tactic, because whatever I say, you will say much higher. So, I am not, I'm akin to this business dealing myself. How much do you usually charge for
Well, you might want to
dragons?
cite your price, because we have booklet with our preferred prices.
May I
you may
see,
not want
may I see this booklet?
This is how I see it. Your caravan's got to get from one place to another.
Right.
If you don't pay us, we're not going to go kill the dragon. Your caravans are going to keep getting attacked. You're the only one that's going to suffer in this situation. We'll find other business.
Well, you see, there is a matter of the local the army here. I know is used to also protect travelers. I wanted to outsource it to somebody who has been acclaimed, but I believe that there is a Vladimir Baroque who said that he would be willing to take his army up to protect the caravans.
No! his army terrible?
Yeah, that's what
It's
I heard.
no good.
They're all lazy.
Well, if you
And you have to travel all the way east past the Emerald Hills. And it's just very far, and all your caravans crash, burn, all gone by the time you get there.
so I would assume that you give a good price then. 10,000 gold. How does that sound?
We'll do it for 50.
25.
He narrows his eyes.
Eric, we're not negotiating.
Sending him to my father.
No, but we're not.
25, and we're killing the dragon. You may go.
Well, I want you to kill the dragon. Please kill the dragon.
And we each get one wagon.
And
A
I would
piece.
like a bag of beef jerky. If you could.
Slow down. Let me have a servant write this down. We have 25,000 gold. A wagon for each of you.
Like a
and
live-in wagon.
a live-in wagon for each of you, and one bag of beef jerky.
Each.
Oh,
Yeah,
each.
yeah,
I don't
yeah. I
know
want
if
one of
I
those
could do
too.
that.
That's what
He goes, listen, the wagons themselves cost much. I will give you 20,000, and I will allow you, out of my good graces, to take any amount of hoard the dragon is keeping to themselves. For dragons do like to hoard, and what they have been taken from my caravans are, of course, mine. So, out of my good graces, you may keep what you find. I will pay you 20,000 on top of that.
But what
And
if it's not dragon? Then we get wagons?
You know, I will still give you wagons.
Oh.
No matter what, you will get wagons, 20,000 gold, and whatever golden plunder you take from up there.
Now that's a crikey good idea. Sorry.
I can't understand a word you say, good man.
The feeling is mutual.
Hee
All right, huddle up. Everybody huddle up.
Not you, you just got here.
Wait, are you pushing out?
Just some random.
Oh, somewhere.
One of the little kids that we were talking to earlier.
Yes.
You've been here 1 year, go away.
Get out of here, you little ankle biter.
It was the little kid that didn't believe you that it was the dragons. You said huddle up. He's got like his hands around your kneecaps.
Oh no, especially not you. I hate you. Go.
Okay, so the 5 of you are all huddled up.
What do you all think?
Well, obviously we take it. Otherwise they send him to my father, and that's just not going to happen.
Be a little louder. Be a little louder.
I mean,
That's obviously not going to happen.
Fake whisper.
we could probably use the money. I mean, that's a good chunk of change.
And you would know that whatever money is made, 50% goes to S.O.S, and then 50% is split between you.
We need 30.
Wait, who does numbers? How much is that a piece?
20,000, half, there'd be 2,000 each.
That's it.
That's it. Plus a wagon and a bag of beef jerky.
And plunder.
Do you know how much beef
If it
jerky?
actually has plunder, though, Barrett, you make a good point.
If there's no plunder, I
Then-
say we point dragon in direction of where he lives.
I am always willing to kill a dragon, but the longer this man stays here, the closer I get to punching him in the face. So if we can get him out of here, that would be great.
What do
Do we
guys
have
think?
any other big jobs right now?
Honestly, no. It's been real barren. It's dry as a bone out there.
I'm tired of talking to little brats.
And it has. There has been a long time since someone has come in to commission a kill like this.
Like a big one.
Yeah, and most of your time has been spent telling stories to local customers, right? People that come in, and then the occasional hunting trip, which consists of you going not very far into the woods and and a bunch of like tourists watching you shoot a deer.
Or grapple one.
Gosh.
Drop out of a tree.
Legs breaking. Yeah. Well, I drop out on top of it, and then he jumps from
And
behind
then
the
he
tree.
comes from behind, and what did you call that?
You come out of the water. Yeah.
Are you
Just
naked
waiting.
too?
Yeah.
And it has been a while.
Well, I'm just ready to see some action. I'm ready for it.
He never shares his beef jerky, so I say,
Oh, there's jerky for all of us.
well, now
We can ask for 5 bags of jerky.
Didn't we?
we
I thought
did already as part
Oh,
of the
okay.
deal.
I thought it was just the one bag.
means.
Is that turned to the circle?
It should be. I checked before we start. Yeah,
Okay,
it
good.
is.
All right.
That would be awful.
Yeah, it happens.
Does it need to be up?
Oh no,
I'm
that's
great.
all right. I feel like
We
we're
have
being
the amp.
loud.
Seriously,
Yeah.
I feel like in the room, the
Yeah.
acoustics in here.
All right. You're still in your home.
What is he doing right now?
He is like looking at his fingernails like one does, and like kind of like scratching dirt out of them, like making sure they're polished, kind of like straightening his clothes.
Does he have like
And,
Legolas hair?
Yes, he does. And it is like pristine.
Yeah.
Like it is like perfect. He's got like perfect braids down the front. Perfect golden locks down the back, straight as an arrow.
And his servants are there, or like other guards?
They're a mix of servants and guards. So he has a couple servants there, but they're mostly like foot soldiers that basically mercenaries that bear his colors that he has to protect him.
Question for you.
Yes.
Why your own soldiers not be able to kill dragons?
Because they are residents of High Rock, and they could not be paid enough to go something as low as a dragon. Besides, who would guard me and my family in our home whilst the beast shall be slain?
Does he insult us?
I don't honestly know. I just think he's a little bit scared.
That's fine. We need people to be scared. That's how we get business.
All right, Filian.
Lord Filian.
Lord Filian. We'll take you up on your offer, and I want to reach behind me into my jar of ash, and I want to just take some in my hand. I want to reach out my other hand, my right hand, but I got the ash in my left hand. Shh, just go with it, please.
You see,
You don't have
he pulls out a handkerchief and he wipes off your hand.
Well, I have the ash in my left
I
hand.
know. He wipes off the hand that you have out to shake for him.
Oh, wow, this guy's pretentious.
Yeah.
He wipes it off and then he like waves it in the air
You look
for
like
a
a dirty
servant to
man.
come and grab. And then you
Switch
see,
it out.
Yeah, and then you see he grabs your hand that is extended with two fingers only, his index finger and his thumb, and just very daintily shakes it up and down, and he says, "A deal then."
And I want to take my left hand and go, and I want to say, Bashaba bless you, my friend. Sorry, that's how we have to seal the deal around here, you know.
Because you're lucky you get blessed by Bashabi.
Oh, the audacity!
Very lucky. Very.
And I just kind of walk backwards and do some bows. And
You see,
I try to conceal a smile.
You see, he has a servant bring a larger towel, and he cleans himself up a bit, and he says, "Well, finally.
nothing personal, just customary around here.
Well, since we did agree to a deal, I shall give you 10,000 now, and 10,000 upon a completed quarry." And you see, he snaps his fingers, and the servants go out, and they bring in 4 medium-sized chests full of gold, platinum, and jewels, equivalent to 10,000.
And beef jerky now for the road.
You see, he narrows his eyes, and he says, "It is my favorite road trip snack, so you count yourself lucky I'm parting with it now." And you see, he snaps his fingers, and the servants do come in, and they bring in 5 bags of beef jerky, and it is the good stuff. It is high-end beef jerky. It is like what's the fancy Japanese beef? That's
Is
like
it
Wagyu?
Wagyu jerky or is it like some other jerky?
It's
Is it
like
like
Wagyu.
dragon
It's like Wagyu jerky. Yeah.
That's good stuff right there.
If anybody needs me to hold it in my bag of holding, I'm fine holding your beef jerky for you for the road.
Do not trust that man. He will steal the jerky.
Don't I have one too?
Yeah, everyone has.
Yeah, you have one too. You have one too.
Everybody got
No,
one.
bag of holding.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't give
We
you
didn't
one.
do it? Okay.
Did you make that or did you look that up?
I made it.
Oh.
I look behind me because I am too insulted to assume he's speaking of me.
I'm going
No.
to hand my bag of beef jerky to Barrick, just staring at Lord Fillion.
I
Go ahead
stare
and
at him too.
Go ahead and
No.
put that bag. Go put that in the bag of holding.
No.
Keep that safe for me.
I will be staying in with the Duke of Zagram. Upon your completed mission, please go there and find me. And you will receive your other half.
How are we supposed to prove to you that we killed this thing?
I don't know, give me the head or something. And as he kind of gestures to the heads around here, you seem to be good at cutting off heads.
We were going to keep it afterwards, though.
Well, fine by me.
Everyone knows the best way to preserve the head, though, is you get your biceps right on behind it and you squeeze the head off. Nice clean. Break.
I honestly don't know. Does this man speak common?
What's a good Aussie insult? Does anyone know? Like,
No.
I don't.
I'm looking up Aussie swear words right now.
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Well,
Move on.
I don't care who does it. I don't care if it's you five or someone else. I'd prefer if Ripley did it himself, but you know what they say. When you're in need of a beast to be slain, just S.O.S.
And how often do you have beasts need to be slain?
Not very often, or else I would be here more often.
That is
That's a good point.
good point.
But I'm here now.
What happened to you? You look dirty.
You see, he kind of has a salty taste in his mouth, and he says,
I would not lick it. It's probably
Beholder.
beholder.
Yep.
you see the little kid is like looking at him. He's like nodding his head with his eyes wide, like this. And you see you see Philly kind of like, oh my dear heavens. Well, I will be in Zagram, so fare thee well. And he leaves with his entourage.
What kind of races are mixed in his entourage? Is it like...
It's mostly Elven.
Mostly
It's
elves.
actually pretty much exclusively Elven. Some of his servants are half-elves, humans, and tieflings. But as far as like his guard, they were all elves. Pure blood elves.
Yeah, full
You
elf.
got your insults?
A couple.
Ishaba's the goddess of misfortune, just so everybody knows. Misfortune and assassins, so... I don't worship her or anything, but I just thought it was very fitting for that gentleman.
Do I need to write that down? Is that something in my role that I need to...
You don't have to.
Do you?
It's our good
I
luck
just-
charm. He
I
does
just
it to
Googled
everyone that we want.
I was
to
like, I
bless.
want to bless him with it.
No, you guys would worship, or at least seek the blessing of Eltris, who is the god of the hunt.
Eltris.
Eltris. Alright. Per usual, S.O.S. headquarters does have basic supplies that you can take on journeys fulfilling a commission. However, would you like to inform Ragger of this, or are you guys just going to go yourselves?
I think we should, but maybe it can be more in the form of like sending a
Good luck, you do it.
like a like a letter or hey, this is what's happening.
You're not going to like try and talk to him in person?
Last time we
He
tried,
really
he
wants
yelled
us
at us for interrupting his nap.
What do you guys think?
I think we should at least give him a heads up, let him know.
I definitely think we should let him know. It's more of just how.
I will collect arrows, and you speak to your father.
My quote unquote father. Okay. So am I going by myself?
I will go with you.
Okay.
So while Calix Otis and Barrick are collecting supplies, and I will tell you what those supplies are in a minute. Gwen and Olive are going to speak to Rhaegar. So you exit out, you go through the kitchen of this hall, and you exit out to the back. And there is a dimly lit pathway, lit by lanterns filled with lightning bugs, that go to sort of a smaller clearing next to a small pond, and the lonely wagon that is there, you know, to be Rhaegar's. It is nothing that extravagant, which is surprising, because he is the head of a very large, very lucrative hunters guild, and he spends much of his time in seclusion here. You can hear the faint sound of a guitar coming from inside the wagon as you walk towards it.
Well, seems like he's probably in a good mood.
Yeah. As we walk up closer, I voice his name to let him know that we're coming up. Rhaegar, are you there?
You hear the strumming just kind of like stop abruptly. You hear a large sigh, and then the creak of a rocking chair as someone gets up. And you see he opens the door to the back of his wagon. The wagon inside is also dimly lit. And you see a aged but fit elf standing in front of you. He's got long graying hair that's pulled back into a ponytail with a few loose strands that are sort of in front of his face. He has gray eyes, which appear to reflect a little bit of the moonlight that's cutting through the trees. And he wears a loose tunic type shirt with pants and a belt, and he's wearing no shoes. And he goes, "Now what could the two of you be wanting old Rhaegar here?"
We just came to let you know we got a job and we're leaving soon.
All right.
Oh no.
Be sure that the road meets you as you go, but that you leave nothing behind but a good journey and a tale to tell.
I lean into Olive and say, I forget how mystical he is.
Who's all going with you?
We've got Otis, of course. We figured Barack would come. And Calix.
You see when you mention Barack, he like kind of winces. And he goes, "I don't know why, but that little bat dude rubs me the wrong way."
Well, he gets stuff done, so...
I'm not complaining in that area. As long as he's away out of my hair for a while, that's all right with me. Now, what's the commission? As you see, he kind of sits on the edge of his wagon with his guitar and begins like strumming lightly with it.
Well, there's a Lord Fillion from High Rock, and he is asking us to go and slay what he thinks is a dragon.
When you say the word dragon, he kind of stops, his eyes on the guitar, and puzzled, he kind of looks up and he goes, "A dragon? In these parts? You sure about that?"
Nope. But we're gonna find out.
"I appreciate the straightforwardness of you, Gwen. Always have. Now, keep your wits about you. And remember, always keep the hunt honorable."
Will do. Thank you. Is there anything else that we can do before we leave?
You see, he kind of leans out to look at the tavern. He says, "Nothing much. I guess maybe tell Barrick I'm sorry for yelling at him last time he came to talk to me.
We will do that.
But it is one thing to come and talk to the head of the order. It's another to swoop down out of the tree in a bat costume when you're taking a bath. So let him know that maybe don't do that anytime soon either."
Sounds good.
We'll take him with us, so hopefully he'll be well
Is
out
that
of your
okay?
hair.
That is absolutely what happened.
We'll tell him no more
No.
sneaky business.
That's all right.
I can't breathe.
Pause for laughter.
That's definitely what happened.
Does Barrick have a catchphrase whenever he like catches someone?
Please, yes.
Is it Barrick?
Barrick. Yeah,
Barrick.
Barrick, yeah.
Just making sure.
Got ya.
Got you. Comes behind us. Wrap
Oh,
Yes,
man.
so practice
Got ya.
bouncing.
Thanks for letting me yes and if you watch. It's
so
been really
funny.
fun. Okay. All right, now you two be safe on your travels. Oh, and don't forget to ask for Eltrish's blessing beforehand.
Of course.
We always got it, and he kind of taps his chest and points up.
Oh.
Pay homage to the big man.
Thank you, Ragar. We will do that.
Right.
Turn to walk away.
Yep. I'm taking twice as many steps to keep up.
And as you get back to the hall, you go to the supply room, which is housed for many various weapons and different supplies that you are taking. You are all able to take with you 5 potions of healing
Each?
each.
Regular healing?
Minor healing. So it'll be
Minor healing?
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. Actually, we'll do regular. Why not? Is that 44 plus 4?
Yeah.
I thought regular was 2d4.
What's minor?
Just kidding.
Nothing.
It's
I think a
44.
greater health potion is 44, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think
Then take
regular
regular.
is... Yeah, I
Regular
think
is
it's 1d4 for...
Okay. Well, 1d4 plus 1 is regular. 2d4 plus 2.
Why did I say that?
I don't know.
2d4
All right,
plus
regular is 2d4 plus 2. You all have 5 regular health potions, and
2. Stop being so honest.
you could have taken greater ones, but Barrick always mixes them up. He can't tell the difference in like the colors and sizes, and so he grabs the regular, thinking they're greater.
Sorry. That's alright,
You
man.
also are able to
We
take
don't know yet.
provisions enough for about 5 days. You can carry with you and your horses. You also have horses that you can take as well. It's up to you if they're your horse or if they belong to the guild that you just basically loan out
Mine
when you
would
use them.
definitely be my horse.
Okay. You can name your horse.
The horses don't tend to like me.
They're afraid of bats.
I am tiefling.
Horse's
When
name
you
is
sneak
Gallop.
down on them, when you're getting onto it, you don't want to come out of a tree and land on its saddle, Barrick. You want to go up and let the horse know that you're there first.
How do you get on the horse? You are so tiny.
Well, man, you don't got to
They
bring
make
it up. You know you
smaller
got to give me a
horses.
boost.
He rides a pony.
Yeah, how do you? They have
okay.
ponies. Ponies, pace-wise, will be able to keep up with the horses, but they have ponies for the smaller
I have
folk.
like a mini horse.
Mini horse.
It's actually more like a Great Dane for you.
Could it be a great day?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you ride a Great Dane.
Awesome. Oh,
You absolutely ride a Great Dane.
Oh.
All right, with provisions in hand, you know that the journey to Pilgrim's Pass will take about a day and a half, 2 days to get there. You'll have to sleep one night somewhere if you stop. There are a couple different ways you can go. You can, looking at this map, it's all pretty much 6s, so it's up to you how you go. You can go east across the river and then north through the Emerald Hills, and then cross the river again, headed west
I vote no hills. There's no trees.
to Pilgrim's Pass. You could head west, cut up by the lake, go through Beggar's Wood, and then north to Pilgrim's Pass. Or you can, and that will take you through Zogram, that will take you through the main city. Or you can also take that path, but it cuts off, and you can cut through the lowlands, which is like a swamp area, and then cut north again to Pilgrim's Pass.
Now, Calyx, I know you're a fan of the swamps and all the creatures that are in there.
It is where I was raised.
Yeah, I understand that. I just don't know if that's necessarily the safest path, and I agree with Barrick.
I agree
Hills
with
are
Barrick.
no good. No trees. Can't swoop down on things.
Beggar's what it is. That's why I'm experienced.
I'm fine with either way because I adapt really well to my surroundings.
See, the thing I am concerned about, Calix, is that if Otis sinks into a swamp, he immediately is lost.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't have to be very deep for me to go real quick.
Very true.
That's why you always have to have your stick on you.
Yep, that's why I got this big stick. My staff is 5 feet tall. It's 2 feet above my head.
So you can poke for soft
Yes.
spots in the earth.
And so if I do fall in, if I do go under, I just exactly. I hold it up.
Sinkholes are extra dangerous for him. He sinks twice as fast as any of us.
For some reason, you're so heavy. You're so heavy for a gnome.
Well, he can
Well,
fit
he's
in
short.
all of the smallest.
Spaces. So you're gonna cut through Beggar's Wood and head north.
Calix, as long as you're okay not going home.
That's fine.
So
Alright.
it's the second one you said, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
As long as we can grab some brekkie before we go, I'm kind of hungry.
Did you eat all your beef jerky already?
So you would sleep the night here at the hall and then leave at first light.
Perfect.
Wait, where is
Okay.
high whatever?
Like I said, as long
Hunter's
as I
Hollow?
get brekkie.
Oh, High Rock is not on the map.
Is where
Oh,
we're
okay.
right now.
High Rock is west of the mountains.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
All right. Do you all rest then? Do you sleep here at the hall
Yes.
Yeah.
Sleep in the hall?
or wherever?
You can
in
sleep
your tents or
outside. I'm
something.
Me
sleeping
and
in the
Otis
hall.
share a caravan.
Gotcha. I have expected you to hang upside down from a rafter.
Yes.
I have top bunk.
How much gold do we have
3,900
each?
each.
Okay.
Well, plus what we just got, right?
Plus,
Well,
you got
oh,
10,000.
10,000?
but- So that would be 1,000 each if you leave 5 at the place. So you'll have 4,900.
1,000 each, you said.
Because it's 10.
4,900 total.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess first order of business, and I start shooting firebolts at the ground. It's like, get out of here, you bunch of tourists! Give them a little show. Send some dancing lights out. You better run! They're gonna blow up!
You see just screams of terror as people are like trampling one another to get out. And
Ma'am,
just
here
leave
is
their-
your child.
Let go of me! Let go! Hey, let go of me!
Thank you for coming.
And you see they all go outside and they all sleep in their various tents and small caravans that they set up in this small clearing.
We have
of,
caravan.
of Hunter's Hollow. Yes. So the way that the bunk works out is Barrick and Otis share like think like gypsy caravan, right?
Yeah.
Share a caravan. Olive and Gwen share a caravan, and Calix, you're in a tent by yourself on the ground.
Because you like that
With your alligator?
I would like to. Can I sleep in a tree?
Sure. You can absolutely sleep in a tree.
one. Tree guy too?
Yeah.
Roll
He's
me-
just a nature man.
Roll me a just straight luck check, see if you fall off in the middle of the night.
15.
Yeah, you're fine.
That's
You're
right.
experienced.
I was raised sleeping in trees.
In the swamp?
In the swamp.
I mean, it
Swamp
makes
and
sense.
trees.
They do have
The
like,
bayous have trees.
Yes,
Some
it's a
swamps
swamp.
don't.
You heard of the cypress tree?
Scotland swamps don't. They're swamps.
Is this
I'm
Scotland?
from not Scotland. Swamp.
Are we in Scotland right now?
Yeah.
Scottish?
All right.
Does it
all
sound
right.
like I'm
Does
from
he sound
Scotland?
Scottish?
So you all rest for the night and to begin your journey the next morning. And you all awake to a pleasant morning, the sun cracking through the forest.
No, I stay up late. Otis always wakes me up.
Okay. Everyone is packed and ready to go, except for Barrick, who is still in the caravan.
Bert, wake up.
Gotcha! What?
Huh? What?
What?
Did you just yell "got you" when you woke up?
What? No, it's was having dream about dragon and using bicep to crush head off.
Yeah, right.
Just
you
like,
were reliving when you got
Alex said.
Rhaegar in his bathtub, huh?
No, that's... How do you know about that?
I'm gonna be honest. Everybody around here knows about it. We just don't
What?
really talk about it. But hey, I gotta commend you. I mean, you got him good. You freaked him out.
I did, right?
Real good.
Yes. Worth it.
Anyways, we gotta get going. You gotta get up, get your stuff together. Come on.
What time is it?
It's like 9:30. 9:33 and 37 seconds. My sundial says.
My son.
Inside of the sun.
Otis, you're supposed to wake me up at 9.
I'm sorry, man. I got distracted. I was out in the forest and I found a pile of big old dead leaves and I just. You know how I get, man. I gotta.
You hear like alarm bells going off, and you hear like people rushing into the forest, like fire, fire! Put it out before it spreads! Hurry, get the bucket line! There's a fire! Hurry, go put it out! Hurry, hurry! Oh, who could have started this fire?
Please don't tell anybody.
Why did I tell anybody? You get me breakfast and I tell nobody.
Yeah. All right. I think Gwen said she was gonna cook up some real nice breakfast for us today.
Come and get it.
All right, let's go. Get your stuff together. Let's go.
So as you all gather your things, eat a lovely breakfast prepared by Gwen, and watch as half of the camp is trying to contain this now massive fire that is burning in the woods.
No.
Okay. Making sure.
Gosh. Holy crap.
It's
Hey,
important.
while we're all eating and gathered,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to cast Hero's Feast.
Okay.
So if we all chip in 200 gold,
What?
listen, get some good benefits for 24 hours.
So do we not wait until we are at pass?
It lasts for, well, how long does it take to get to the pass?
Like 32 hours.
Oh, never mind then.
Let's wait.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Jump late
Okay.
on
Takes
that.
Close.
a day and a half.
Dude, you know numbers aren't my thing, okay? I'm real smart, but I'm just not good with numbers.
Okay, I'll wait on that then.
All right. So do you all saddle up?
Saddle up.
I will saddle Fern up.
Fern up is a
Fern.
pony.
Yep.
Before we go, Otis goes up, or sorry, not Otis. Calix goes up to Otis. Hey, brother Otis, could you maybe give me bless me with that ish stuff? So for a safe journey,
You
I
really,
can use it.
you really want me to?
What?
You really want me to?
Well, yeah.
You know, it's just like campfire
Ain't
ashes,
it,
right?
You said it's customary for before quests.
Yep, it totally is. And I reach into my jar of ash and pull it out. And
All right. Thank you.
you're welcome. Make sure
You're
to
the
just
best.
really breathe that
I
in.
feel so welcome.
Yeah.
And I take some dirt off the ground and rub it in my face too. Exfoliates the skin.
Do you actually have a little alligator with you?
Yeah, it's I have my familiar. We'll get there.
I'm gonna reach over and just throw some on your alligator.
Oh, he's not out right now
Oh,
because
oh.
he's not like my
Oh, it's the
familiar.
find familiar.
It's the find familiar like spell, you know. So
I go over to
Don't worry, I'll still have
an
my jar.
older but still strong brown horse that I favor, and I saddle that horse up. Its name is Brownie.
Brownie.
I try to drop on my gray horse that I usually use.
And I will kind of watch him.
Roll a stealth first.
Okay.
I'm good at stealth. Okay. Where does what? Come on! Holy crap! That's a 30. Yeah. So this horse, this poor horse, unsuspecting, right, is just chilling, and you come out of the trees and you put your cape out, squirrel glide down onto this horse, and you jump on it, and it freaks out. Roll me a dexterity saving throw before you get bucked off. Also, my cloak doesn't work in the sunlight very good, so...
Right, I'm not saying that
Okay.
you're flying, right?
Okay.
But I'm saying that
I did come out of a tree, though.
you definitely came out of a tree.
Oh, no! That's a 12.
Yeah, you definitely get bucked off. You land on this horse, and it just starts bucking you so hard.
Got ya! Ah!
And you fly up into the air and fall onto the ground, and you take 8 fall damage from getting kicked off this horse. You land flat on your back. It knocks all the air out of you. And the horse just kind of runs a little ways off.
I would go try to calm the horse.
Thank you, Glenn.
And then I'd bring it back over. Bro. Barrett. We can't get on horses that way anymore.
Okay.
We'll teach you a better way.
You did get him, buddy, though. You got him.
Yeah, good
Thank
job.
you, friend.
Let's try a calmer route next time.
I'm gonna
Like
look.
a shorter tree?
Like maybe pet the horse and then get on.
I think what she's trying to say is pet the horse, go in the tree, then
No,
swoop
no,
down.
no. At least let the horse be aware you're coming.
Well, that's not much of a swoop.
No. You can say swoop while you lift
Say
your leg
swoop.
over. Yeah.
Say swoop.
As you kick your leg over.
Yeah.
Swoop! Gotcha!
I'm gonna climb up into the nearest tree, and I'm going to crouch there with my hands holding my cape up, and I say, swoop!
The horse looks up at you.
I'd still be
Swoop! You stay there, and then I jump.
You jump and you land on the horse. And the horse, a little bit startled, a little bit disgruntled you're there, kind of stomps a little bit, but with Gwen's assistance, does not buck you off.
Got ya.
It shakes its head in displeasure that you are its rider.
As always.
I'm going to look towards the hall, and I'm going to cup my hands around my mouth and go, here! Cletus! Come on, Cletus! Get out here, buck!
Then you hear like the sound of pots breaking and stools being knocked over, and you see this massive Great Dane just begin to run through the hall. But you see, like, as it turns the corner in the direction, like, coming out of the hall, it, like, slips like dogs do and, like, tries to grip the ground as it runs out. And you see it is going so fast and almost moving too fast for its own legs, like, kind of, like, overshoots you a little bit and trips and, like, falls and rolls a little bit. And then you see it just turns right around and sits, its ears perking up.
Good boy, Cletus. You get out here all quick like, huh? I'm gonna pull out his little saddle and start saddling him up.
He thinks you're playing, so he does, like, the thing where, like, he crouches down, like, with his front legs low, and then, like, tries to, like,
Move.
like, dodge
Sit
out
still.
your way.
Sit still.
Is that
Sit.
another reason for your staff? It's like the ski poles.
He's like, now it is.
It takes you several minutes, but you're finally able to saddle Cletus.
Yep.
And you mount him.
Do I have a horse?
Yeah, how else are you going to travel?
My croc. I'm just kidding. I don't know how that works. Could I potentially... Question for you. So the Find Familiar spell, it doesn't say whether I have to keep concentration on it or... And it doesn't say how long that, like, it
The
lasts
familiar
for?
is not large enough, because there's a spell called Find Steed, which that would allow you to conjure up an animal to ride.
rideable. Gotcha.
Correct.
But once it's
Find
conjured, it's just conjured, right?
Yeah, it's
But
just
the
there.
familiar is just a familiar, and it's conjured and it's there with you. So you can have a little tiny baby croc around with you, but you cannot ride it.
Right. Okay, cool. I'll just...
But you could have
Call
a
for
big
my-
one that you ride.
There are no big crocs that you can ride.
No!
They're so slow.
I'm always wrestling them.
Right.
Right.
Ask for a kangaroo.
I can see this little
I know, I was going to say,
Come on, a giant kangaroo. No combat advantage.
It's alright. I like horses, so, trying to think of a horse name, and it's not coming to me.
That's right. It just could be any horse.
Horsey?
Cypress.
You say horsey, and then you see like a Palomino horse like comes trotting over.
There you are, Horsey. All right. Are you ready to go? That's what I thought. My girl.
Wait, what is your horse's name? Is it now Swoop?
Oh no.
Because we have Brownie, Fern,
Horsey.
I feel like it's
Cletus.
like unnamed, but like it will learn that.
I'm going
it
to bless
will-
this horse and name it Ashy because we got Brownie,
Fern, Cletus,
Couch?
Horsey.
what's your horse's
Horsey.
Horsey, Ashy.
I like
It is gray, and it was blessed with B Bulba or whatever. The
Bashama.
Bashama. I don't know. Don't look at me like I know it. You're the one that made it
You
up.
wrote it down.
No, I asked if
You
I
write
needed
it
to.
down.
You said no.
No.
All right.
God, misfortune, dude. I don't worship her.
So, and you all begin your journey, and you begin trotting along towards the Beggar's Wood. And you pass through the town of Zogram in order to get there.
So how far away are we from Zogra? Like how many? How many hours does it take?
You are probably half a day's ride from Zogram.
Okay.
Or Zogram. Maybe a little more. So you'd get there like early afternoon.
Okay.
I want to take my staff, and on the end of it, I have a little string, and I tie a little piece of sausage onto it, and I hold it out in front of Cletus.
Are you just going like this, like the whole way?
This way.
Yeah. Have y'all ever seen The Labyrinth? Yeah.
Yes.
With the little dog and the dog that's riding the dog? That's what I'm picturing. Like, what does he say? He says something to get him to go.
I don't
remember the dog's name.
Anyway, would you like to stop in Zogram, or would you like to push onward?
I think we should grab a meal in Zagreb.
Meal's a good idea. You buying?
You were just paid 1,000 gold.
You were
think
just
we'll
paid
do.
1,000 gold.
Great, we can both pay for our own.
And as you bicker about who's going to pay for who, you know that there is an inn in Zogram that will give free meals to members of S.O.S. Because of your notoriety.
I am tired of their food. I want to try somewhere different.
I'm open to that.
Definitely paying.
I'll buy the whole meal.
All right.
Like all the meals or just your whole meal?
No, for everybody.
So there is a
very kind of you, Otis.
small seafood restaurant near the edge of the water, because Zogram is located on the edge of the lake, and it's called Catfish and All.
Little seafood boy. Oh, baby. We're going there. We're going there.
Best friend Otis, my best buddy, is paying. I get fanciest oysters.
Yep.
Okay.
It's on me. Whatever y'all want.
You open up the menu, and on one page it says catfish,
Oh.
and then on the other page it says all.
What's
All?
what's the all
Yeah.
all option?
Well, howdy.
Well, how you doing, honey?
I'm doing just fine, thank you for noticing.
yeah.
I love your dog.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Oh, I bet he is.
Well done, but he's a good boy.
Yeah, well, what can I get started for y'all?
What's the all option?
Well,
on
it's
here?
everything. Anything that we may have that day. I mean, it changes from time to time. And, whatever my husband brings in.
It's like a little mystery jambalaya. is
Yeah,
what it
pretty
is.
much. Yeah, I mean, yesterday we had some kipperweed, and then not to mention a little bit of the clam snails, but I'm not sure what he brought in today, but
Is there oysters?
maybe. I'm not sure. It's a bit of a roll of the dice, if you know what I mean.
I want the all. Get one of them.
All right. That also
One for Cletus too.
that also includes the catfish, so
What would you recommend? Just catfish or all?
well, definitely the all, because then you get the catfish and all. You get it all. You know what I mean? I mean, that's kind of like
But you
the
said
whole-
something about weed, and I don't know if I want weed.
Well, no, it's
Soggy.
Yeah, it's pretty soggy. Everything we have here is a bit soggy. Well, you know what's wrong with soggy. And she kind of like winks and nudges you a little bit.
She's real sweaty.
I said,
Absolutely.
oh my goodness. I get all.
All right, we got 2 orders of all.
We'll also try the all.
3 orders of all.
I'll just stick with the catfish.
1 order of catfish. Are you sure you don't want the all? It also comes with catfish.
I think I'm good.
All right.
Can I get my catfish separate from everything
No,
else?
it's all or nothing.
It's a
Not two
mismatch.
plates?
No, so I think you don't understand the whole point of this restaurant.
You are offending
You
their
see,
culture, I think.
There's the catfish, which you can just order by yourself, or there's the all, which is catfish with everything else. Now, if you want to order another side of catfish, I can do that for you. Easy.
Oh yes, side of catfish for me.
Let's do that.
So you want 2 catfish, what you're saying? Because
No, I ordered all and then side of catfish.
Okay, so, alright, listen here. You see, she holds up the menu. She says, you can either get the catfish by itself on its own plate, right? Catfish, right? So, sign catfish, right?
Yeah.
The fish looks like a cat. It's got things coming out.
I
Now
don't know why she
points.
says it so many times.
She points to the other menu, and she says, "Now you can get the owl, which also includes the catfish."
Oh, you're
We
saying
both want
owl.
No, owl.
I've never had owl.
Yeah, she's saying owl.
We both
Owl
want
of it,
both.
you know?
Okay.
Like a
owl.
snowy owl.
All right.
a barn owl,
we got
whatever's
2
handy.
orders. We got 3 orders of owl, 2 side orders of catfish, 3 side orders of catfish. And what about you, Sugar?
I know, it's hard to decide.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
All is a lot, I'm sure.
This is probably one of your favorite places growing up.
It is. The question, do
Well,
you...
by me, I love your accent. Where you from?
It's a swamp in general.
I am, just generally from swamps.
Oh yeah, I've been up
in-
that way before.
In the areas.
Yeah.
Question, do you guys have,
Catfish? Yeah.
croc on the menu?
Oh, it's just whatever my hubby brings in.
Was he brought in any croc?
Well, I don't know.
It's, I don't tell Sheila this, but it's kind of my guilty pleasure.
Who's Sheila?
Sheila's my croc.
Oh. Okay.
I just can't help it. It tastes like chicken, and it's delicious.
Okay. Right.
But if you don't have that, I'll get the all, and trade out everything that's not catfish for catfish. So just a lot of catfish.
I think he wants all the catfish, is what he's
I
saying.
don't-
It's probably
Yeah.
cheaper that way, you know, instead of buying so many catfish dishes.
No, so we don't make any substitutions, honey. I'm sorry. If you want just catfish, I can get you a couple
that's a
orders
bummer.
of
I'm
just
sorry.
catfish.
You know, I'll just have the catfish then.
All right. How many orders catfish?
Oh,
I'll cover 1 order for you.
oh, thank you, Barrick. 6.
And Otis will cover other 4.
Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. I think I've lost so much.
1, that's not 6.
All right, let me get this.
Please
No,
buy
all
one.
right, let me get this straight. So we got 9 orders of just the catfish. 6 of them going to Sugar here, and then we got 3 orders of the owl. No, 2 orders of the owl.
Yep.
Does that sound about right?
And 3 orders of catfish for them 3.
Yeah, that was included with the 9, honey. I said that at the beginning.
What about
Are you not
Cletus?
Are you very not good at numbers?
Cletus got an all.
I don't want to talk
That's
about
3 alls, because
No,
1 for
Cletus-
dog.
Cletus, no. Oh yeah, I forgot. You little boo. Is the dog there? I hope the dog's there.
Dog's there.
Okay, yeah.
For sure.
All right,
His
so
saddle.
sorry. So 3 orders of all and 9 orders of catfish.
That's right.
All right,
Sure.
I'll put that in as soon as I'm able. You know how busy it can be. Empty restaurant, completely devoid of life. And then you hear some clattering as she goes back into the kitchen, and you just hear where she goes, Billy, get your butt off that chair, Billy. We got customers, Billy. Come on, go out and fish something, Billy. I told them they want the owl. Anyway, and then you.
How long are we in this restaurant? Too long.
You were in here for too long. So you're in here for an hour. You're waiting for an hour, and then you see she comes out bringing a steaming hot catfish and puts it out in front of everybody. Well, not. She puts 6 plates of catfish out in front of Calix. She puts 1 in front of Olive, 1 in front of Gwen, and 1 in front of Barrick. And then you see she brings out 3 plates of all, and she gives 1, which you see there's a catfish kind of in the middle of a smorgasbord of different things, some of which are still moving. You see that it could belong, the majority of what's made up of could belong to some sort of like cephalopod, like an octopus or squid or something. You're not quite sure. And it's moving and wriggling around. You do see there are some clams there. They look really, really dirty, very undercooked. You see one of them is actually like tongue out trying to get away. And then you see there are also what looks like maybe barnacles, but you're not quite sure. They almost kind of look like rocks. But, you know, they smell like seafood.
I didn't want them cooked anyway.
Yeah. And so she brings out the all, puts a plate of all in front of Barry, and then, of course, in front of Otis and Cletus.
There's the best meal I've seen in a while, and I scarf it down.
Thank you, honey.
I eat all the things that are wriggling first.
Okay. Yep, you eat the tentacles and the clams, which are still alive, and then the barnacles appear to be dead. But amongst the barnacles, there is an actual rock that you bite down on and realize it is, and then just kind of toss it off into the water.
It's not pearl?
No.
On the barnacle?
No, it's not a pearl in the barnacle. By the way, if you do find a pearl in one of these here clams, you get 1 free meal if you give me the pearl.
Now, that's a good deal.
That's what I'm saying, honey. Enjoy your meals.
Thank you.
You're mighty welcome. And don't forget to tell your friends about catfish and all.
I'm sorry, y'all. I feel a little bit guilty. It was way harder than it had to be. That was,
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about how many times I heard the word catfish in the last hour and a half. Too many! It's too many times. It's good food, though.
Do you have bad experience with catfish in the past?
I just don't really like the water. I like eating things from the water, but when I was a kid, we were out hunting for catfish, and they were nibbling on my toes and such, and I'm just not a fan.
Well, I was enjoying my catfish. But,
I'm sorry, Olive.
You don't like it when they nibble on your toes? They're little fish kisses.
Calix, you're sick in the head.
I'm just telling you.
Okay.
They like you.
Is that true?
Oh, yeah.
I can't help but believe if a man knows his nature.
I want fish friends. I stick my foot, I take my boot up, and I stick it in the catfish's mouth. And I see how this nice. This is tickle.
Yeah.
Ticklish little bit.
That's awesome. Alright, well, we should probably wrap this meal up and get back on the road, because we spent way too long.
I just slid my plate forward and stopped.
Wait, Otis, before you eat the wiggly one, it's still kind of alive, it looks like. Make sure to swallow it head first, so that way it knows which way to crawl.
You are so sick in the head, but that logic, I can't argue with that, and I follow his directions.
It goes down without you even having to swallow. Like an inchworm, it just crawls its way down your esophagus.
I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of cozy. Something about that felt like I was getting a hug from the inside.
Well, they burrow in, so, yeah.
Otis gives Calix a horrified look and just kind of questions what he just did.
So, the catfish cost 5 silver.
Okay.
And the all cost 2 gold.
What?
So that's 6 gold plus...
So that's 6 gold plus 9
Oh, you're
times
paying.
5.
I'll split it with
45
you.
silver.
4.5.
I'm
split
paying
it.
for one all.
I don't care.
11
I'll pay
gold.
for it all.
So basically 11 gold.
11 gold, done.
So
Are you sure you don't want me to
five
split it?
silver.
All of you good.
5
sweetheart.
silver tip.
Okay.
She goes, well, my thank you, honeys.
I'm gonna give you 2 gold because I promised to pay for one all.
Okay.
I'll have the tip.
You pay the 5 silver for the tip.
Yep.
All right. She goes, well, where are you folks venturing off to?
We're going to the Pilgrim Pass.
Oh, I heard that there was an attack up there.
Yeah, something.
More like an accident. As I say.
There was an incident. Let's not assume.
An incident? Well, I heard that it was very much intentional.
No, see, I could see how you get the wrong idea with that by a bunch of people being dead.
Right.
But stuff like this happens all the time.
Well,
There's incidents
not
like this.
Not only people being dead, but stuff being stolen. And like, even innocents being killed. Like, kind of sound pretty intentional. Kind of sound like a dragon did it intentionally. Like, I don't know if a dragon's capable of accidentally killing, like, I don't know, a city
Did
or
you hear
something.
Dragon was there too?
Yes, I did.
So are you implying the dragon stole the stuff?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Well, dragons love to plunder,
That's
right?
true.
It is true.
I mean, accident or not, they love their gold. So, I never really heard of a thief accidentally killing someone and taking all their gold. I could be wrong, but it seems like dragon,
Well, you've never talked to Olive.
Who's Olive?
This Sheila right here.
Hi.
And I point to Olive.
Hello,
That's me.
Hi, gorgeous. How are you?
Doing fine.
Oh, wow.
Excited to slay a dragon.
Good, good. I'm glad you are. Best of luck, honey.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Goodbye. Thank you for the food.
Yep.
I'm like the first to walk out.
Let's go kill a dragon.
I would run up behind her, kind of like patting her as high on the back as I can reach.
Lower back. Like,
Yeah.
Almost butt. All right, you guys head on your way.
Let's hit the road.
All right, it is. You showed up like early afternoon. It's like late afternoon, evening by the time you leave, eat all that food and ordered it. But, why not waste 17 minutes on a food encounter? I'm just kidding.
You're the one that put catfish and all in front of us. Okay, what are we supposed to do with that?
You're the ones that didn't want to go to the place. I
And
said
it
I
was
think
Calix's one of his
free
favorite
meal.
childhood places.
All right, fair enough.
Sorry for the detour.
So you make your way north, and as it grows dark, you do hit the Beggar's Wood. And as the light dims, this mostly pine forest, dense, which you are familiar with. You've hunted various beasts in here on condition and on your own accord, mainly consisting of owl bears, regular bears, and a giant elk. You make it about 2/3 of the way through the Beggar's Wood before it gets pretty much so dark you can't really travel safely even on the path. So your options are you can continue forward at some hazard to your travel, or you can stop and rest.
I think we need to stop and take a rest.
Great. Let's do it.
Cletus is not very comfortable to ride on. He's a good boy, but he's a little stupid at following paths, I gotta admit.
You see, he's one of those Great Danes that's like really bony in the back,
Yeah.
So like, you're just riding on spine the whole time.
Riding spine, that's what I like to say.
Especially with the sausage.
He's real slow after we eat, too. He's just going, come on, boy!
He's so full of catfish. All right, so you make camp.
Yep.
You make it like right off the path. You go in the forest a little ways.
What's safer? I would know what's safer, right?
Is woods your chosen terrain?
Correct.
Yeah. It would. It's about 6s. So if you camp on the path, there's a likelihood of like brigands or thieves happening upon you, because that's where they usually steal from people at night. But if you go out in the woods, you're safe from brigands and thieves. But there might be like creatures that might come because it's like wild out there.
I
Maybe
know
there is
creatures
nice
more than I know
cave?
thieves. Let's go off a little bit.
All right. How far away from the path do you go?
Whenever we find cave.
Far enough?
Just gonna find a random cave.
Like maybe
If
an
you would like to
outcropping.
go exploring,
Nothing
I will go
bad
with you.
ever happened when you sleep in a cave. Never had it happen to me once.
How
a
many
bat
caves you
boy.
slept in?
Probably like 2 or 3.
Or maybe just outcropping with like tall trees on top of outcropping.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll a survival check, please, Olive. And because this is your favorite terrain, you get to roll it with advantage.
Ooh. $22.
Yeah, so you find a nice outcropping. There's a large boulder that's kind of protruding out of the ground with some trees on top whose roots kind of dangle in front of the boulder, giving you a little bit of protection, but going down also into the ground. And there's like grassy sod on top of that boulder as well. It's large enough to sleep all 5 of you, though your horses will have to be outside.
I'll scout, and I just stand up on my horse, and I grab my cloak, and I just flap into the sky.
Nice.
And I do the typical bat thing where I'm just kind of going in a circle, looking around the area.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, that's cocked.
Yep.
Thank goodness. That's a 27.
Yeah, there doesn't really appear to be anything around. You see a couple odd animals, but mainly herbivores, nothing that would attack you at night.
Any bats?
There are a few bats that start following you.
It's a family reunion.
I don't know why, but I always feel connected to bats.
We don't know why either.
The world may never know, Barry.
I like use one hand to be like, my friends, and then I like
Fall out.
start falling.
Yeah, you don't fall all the way, but yeah, you fall. And then anyway, you
That's why
the end,
there's lots of this.
by the end, you collect about 11 bats, like flying around you, like not sure that you're not them.
I walk up to Gwen. Needless to remind, I don't really need a lot of sleep, so if you want to corral these goofballs and maybe get them dinner, I can do some meditating. That way I'll be ready for watch during the night.
Sounds good.
Great. And I go off to meditate.
Sweet. Are you doing heroes feasts now at the end of the night?
Oh, also, sorry, one more thing. I put on the cloak.
You know, Velvenkind?
Yeah.
So you have
So it's
advantages
like
on
on. Yeah.
on stealth.
I don't know.
Lasts for 24 hours.
Yep, so it'll last until tomorrow night.
Yeah, we could do that.
Because we're more than halfway there now.
Yeah, you are. You'll get there in about a half day. Get to the pass, basically.
Then, yeah.
Do we want to do it in the morning?
You could do it in the morning. That's
Yeah,
fine.
morning sounds better to me.
All right. You make dinner. You all rest. Sorry, I'm kind of expediting this journey.
No, it's fine. We need to.
We need to.
We've taken
That's
a
all
while
right.
to get to this point. It's been awesome, but we've taken a while to get to this point. You share watches with Olive taking last of watch after she does her short meditation.
I only need 4 hours, so like 9, 10, I'm good to just finish out the night.
And you wake up with nothing to write home about. Nothing happened in the middle of the night aside from a few stray animals that came to inspect your camp curiously and then just trotted off, minding their own business. And you would like to do Heroes Feast now, Gwen?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Let me read.
Yep.
I would never write home.
Noted.
Except for after we kill Dragon, maybe I'd write home.
Totally stole this dragon kill from you. Suck it, Dad.
We just sit around the fire, like, saying rude things to my dad. Yes, I
roast
say
your
that,
dad?
and then I say, take that.
Yeah, that'd be good. No, you gotta say, got you.
That's why you say got you, is because you're prepping for when you roast your dad.
Okay, so in the morning, I kind of keep people away while I'm cooking this giant feast. And then it's finally ready, and I say, okay, guys, gather around. And you just see this slew of food. And it takes us about an hour to consume. But once we consume it, we become immune to poison and being frightened. And it makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage. The hit point maximum also increases by 2d10, and it gains the same number of hit points. These benefits last for 24 hours.
That was a lot.
How many...
That was a lot of stuff.
How many max
So
HP
roll-
do we get?
2d10,
Roll
right?
2d10, and we all get that.
So we're immune to poison and what else?
Being frightened.
So 8, So we each get 10 extra hit points.
So yeah, you're immune to poison and being frightened, and it makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
Immune to poison and frightening?
Yes.
Yeah, frightening.
Whoa, dude, that's super helpful considering you're fighting a dragon.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh.
You're saying it's not a dragon?
Yeah,
We
I'm
don't
saying
know.
it's
Not
not
a dragon.
It's too easy. Are you kidding me?
You'll see. I guess.
Yes, he says. We go up there, there's nothing there.
Oh my goodness. I wrote down immune to poison and dragon instead of poison and...
Fear.
Dragon
immune
goes
to
to bite
dragons.
Calyx. Mate, I'm immune.
Wisdom save, advantage, immune to poison and frightening. 10 extra HP.
Yeah.
Yep, which is maximum, so your maximum hit points go up by 10.
Yeah.
So if you lose them, they can get
Get
healed
that
back.
back. Please knock off one of your spell slots.
Yep.
Whichever one you used.
That one's a 6th, so.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. And you can continue on your journey.
Yep.
As you ride on your various mounts, staying steady and happy at the night's rest, you continue north through the forest into an area much like Badlands. Plateaus and large steeped rock formations are slowly move into steeper mountains. And as you follow the road up, you make it on the outskirts of Pilgrim's Pass, a place where you have been before, going to the lands of the west to hunt other mythical creatures, and you see a ghastly sight. You see scattered in this pass along the road 20 or more wagons that have been charred and burned to ash. Along with it, you see dozens of individuals strewn out along the road, on the wagons, and out in the dust and dirt near the Badlands and the mountains. Some of them charred and burned to death. Other of them weak and almost shriveled up, as if the strength was sapped from them.
Of bodies?
Mm-hmm. And you see giant scorch marks across the earth as well. And you can sort of make delineations of where the scorch marks came down in a line, basically.
Well, if you ask me, this is textbook dragon.
Every time.
Now, how do we find where it's living?
I want to use one of my spells. What plants are around?
Not much. You see like a couple dried and dusty tumbleweed type plants.
So it's pretty like deserty.
It's pretty barren, yeah.
Okay. So I couldn't really cast Speak with Plants and talk to anything.
You could cast Speak with Plants. I mean, they're not dead. There's a couple like small living plants. There's a
Okay.
small cactus.
You can speak to a tumbleweed, maybe.
Yeah, there's a cactus. There's a living cactus nearby.
Okay, I want to cast
Little
Speak
old
with
kiki.
Plants.
Okay.
Hey there, what?
Whoa, hey, what do you want? Whoa, this is weird. This is weird for you. This is weird for me. Well, I don't normally talk to people. How do you do that? I've never talked to no one before.
Are you having fun?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's your name?
My name's Olive.
Hi, Olive.
Hi, Olive.
Hi.
What's your name?
Mr. Prickles.
Well, I'm so happy to meet you. Although, I do have some unfortunate questions to ask.
Oh,
If you could tell me a little bit about what happened here.
Oh, big accident.
That's usually what I like to call it.
Oh, yeah.
My friends usually laugh at me. What? Tell me more.
Oh, big dragon came down.
Yeah, what did he look like?
Oh, he was huge.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm assuming fire breathing.
Oh, so much fire. Yeah.
Can you relay the story as if you were, like, telling a little kid? What
Sure.
happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there I was, right? Minding my own business as cactuses do. And it's cactuses, not cacti, alright? You're talking to one, so I would know, okay? So, there I was, doing my thing, you know? Warding off predators with my prickles, right? trying to conserve water. You know, it's been pretty dry here.
Of course.
Yeah, big dry
Of course.
spell. Anyway, long story short, caravan's going through, big burst of fire, big burst of something else, everybody's dead.
So you saw
bada
the fire.
Bing, bada boom.
So you saw the fire first,
Yeah.
and then the animal came through.
Well, yeah, sure. I don't know. I didn't.
Did you see the
No,
dragon?
it was just moving so fast.
Really? Was
Yeah.
it above you? Was it on the ground?
Well, I don't know. It's really hard to see stuff as a cactus. You know what I mean?
Which
Like on account of I don't have eyes.
would you say it was north of you?
Okay, I'll be
east
honest.
of
I
you?
really didn't see anything. I just felt the heat from the fire. All right,
Okay. All right.
and there was a roar. I did hear a
You
roar.
heard a roar?
Yeah.
Have you
Well,
ever?
I don't have ears, so I felt the roar through my roots. You know.
So you felt the vibrations
Yeah,
of
vibrations.
Okay. All right. I can work with that. Is there anything else that I should know to keep you safe?
Give me some water, I guess. Put a fence around me. I don't know. I know there's a tortoise around here. Man, I hate that guy. He comes over, he nibbles at me a little bit here, a little bit there. Gosh, I wish I could get that guy.
You're tough though. You can hold your own. You're a cactus.
Oh, you see, he stands up a little straighter, if a cactus could. He says, wow, thank you, Olive. Wow.
You're welcome. Well, thank you for your help.
Yeah.
One more thing. Anything that you noticed about the caravan?
Like I said, don't have eyes, couldn't really see anything. I felt the wheels going around, you know.
Many
what I
of
mean?
them? Or
Like lots, yeah.
okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, hey, wait, did you end the spell?
I pull out some water
Uh-huh.
and I pour it like around him, so like not like on top of his head, but like at his roots.
Uh-huh.
That would be rude.
and then I bid him adieu. and walk away.
Wait, before you go.
What's up?
Take me with you.
I don't know where I would carry you, dude.
I mean, a pot, a bag, really anything, man. Like,
Why don't I come on my way back? That's an option.
Yeah, but there's a chance that, you know, you could leave and never come back. So I think it'd be just easier to take me with you now,
Also
you know?
on my way to kill a dragon, and I don't want you
Well,
to
maybe I
die.
could help you. Maybe he's, like, gonna come in, you know, like, try and bite you or something, and, like, put me up and, like, poke him in the mouth.
We do have a bag of holding.
Gwen? Do you still have your bag of holding nearby?
Yeah.
Do you happen to have a pot in there?
Weird ask.
Roll me a luck check.
Let me see. Dude, is that just straight?
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, you have a pot, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
A little help over here? And I, like, motion with my hand and then, like, kind of point to the cactus. Meet my friend, Mr. Prickles?
Yeah, that's right. You don't hear anything.
I'm like-
You see she's literally just talking to a cactus.
Okay.
Nothing responds.
We're taking Mr. Prickles with us, I guess.
If you say so.
So I start digging at the roots,
Hey,
I guess.
careful on the roots. Careful,
I would
careful.
help, and I
Careful,
wouldn't
careful
know,
over there. Careful over
obviously.
there. All right, I'm not as deep over there. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, that's good. Okay, deep breath, Mr. Prickles.
Ready?
Deep breath, move the pot.
Alright. How is it?
You put him in the pot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of cramped. Not gonna lie, but you know what? That's okay. I'm happy to be here.
Still want to come?
Yeah, of course.
Alright, into the bag of holding you
Well,
go.
you put me in a bag and then put me in, and you put him in and shut it. Then you like, then you don't hear him anymore. All right.
So do you tell you where the dragon was?
Yeah, what did nature's little prickle say?
Not much. At all, actually. I'm trying to think about anything valuable that I could have gotten from that. I asked the right questions.
See, great.
So you do have a favored foe, which are dragons. You have advantage in tracking them.
Okay.
So
So.
you could attempt to track it if you would like to, without the use of plants.
Okay.
Although that was very fun and I enjoyed that very much.
Okay, that's gonna be my next. Yeah, I didn't really get anything from Mr. Prickles, but let me see what
Was
I can
he
find.
dead?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't talk to plants.
No, he seemed just fine and very chatty, actually, for a plant.
Oh, you were
well.
talking to him, like you could hear him?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
spells. Okay, let me see what I can figure out just with...
So did
What I
he
can
say it
see
was
here.
dragon? No, dragon.
He said he heard a big roar. Well, felt the roar, you know? Can't hear or see, but felt the roar, felt many caravanners, and that it was very hot. So, not much. I kind of walk out to see a little bit more of what I can gather on my own. And I first look at the caravans, taking note of like how many there are and any like damage that was done.
That wouldn't help you track the dragon, because that's pretty apparent evidence like that.
Okay.
Like, that's known evidence. You see that right now.
Okay.
You need to be looking for other things.
I guess
like,
I want to like make sure that it's a
like-
dragon.
Yeah, like how the caravans were destroyed.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So roll
like,
me a history check then, instead, with advantage on how dragons attack.
Maybe, do you know how recently maybe dragon was here?
What'd you roll?
I should have asked the cactus that question. Dang it. My spell wouldn't still be going, right?
How long does it last? Look it up.
Oh.
What is it?
'Cause you didn't say you broke it, so...
True.
That's true. I just put them in there.
I'm gonna look around at the past to see if there's any, like, caves that dragons might like to be in.
Alright, roll a perception check.
Lasts for 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
So yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You would still be
I-
active.
I would open it up.
Yeah.
Oh, that was terrifying in there. That was dark. There's nothing. It's just empty space.
Is this cactus?
I saw my
This-
life flash before my prickly eyes.
This
don't have
is
eyes.
cactus. Yeah, you said you don't have eyes, mister.
Look here. All right.
Mr. Prickles, how long ago, did all of that happen that we talked about?
Was it 2 days ago, maybe?
2 days ago?
Yeah, not too long ago. Yeah.
Okay.
What does it sound like when you're talking to the plant?
It's kind of,
Is it in your mind?
it just feels like he's talking to me. He's got a weird accent, though.
You look a little crazy.
What do you mean by
Probably.
weedy?
But I mean, you talk to animals.
Yeah, get it.
You're the one.
Are we, like,
Talk.
hearing common come out of your mouth when you're talking to the plant?
That's your choice.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you're just talking
Well-
and then it's just silent.
Yeah.
Nothing
That's pretty
responsive.
funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Prickles, you gotta go back in the bag. Are you sure you don't want to go back in the ground?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Wait,
Okay.
what did little plant say?
In a couple days, I'll pull you out.
A couple
okay?
days. All right. I'll see if I can
Maybe,
keep up the mental gymnastics to stay sane in there.
maybe before. We'll see what I can do.
Solitary confinement. As you shut the bag.
Okay,
So how recently?
2 days. 2 days. And I rolled a 17 on history.
Okay. So, based on how dragons accidentally attack people, you can tell that the scorch marks came not from ground level, but came from
the
above.
sky.
As if a flying creature
Okay.
scorched the ground from above. And also you see in the ground drag marks of a tail. What?
So it is a dragon. The listeners are gonna be like, "It's a dragon, guys."
Yeah. And yeah,
Okay.
this was a dragon attack.
Great.
I got a 17 on my perception check.
So you don't see any apparent caves right now, but you do see an area kind of up a ridge a little ways that could potentially house a cave, if that makes sense. You can tell
Yeah.
by like the rock formations.
Like the tail marks drag kind of that way.
Yeah.
Well, this definitely was a dragon. It looks like it was flying. Definitely not one that marched through. We know it was 2 days ago. That's where I'm at. Did you say you saw something, Barrick?
No, apparently, from the opinion of all youth, I don't hunt dragon. But I do see tail marks dragging up slope over there.
Oh yeah, me too. I can definitely see that.
Oh, I bet you can.
You're doing
But I
good.
just see nothing helpful. I can't even flap right now because it's so sunny.
Think about it this way. Aren't you so excited that this is the time you get to kill the dragon? This is your dragon journey.
You think so?
Yeah, this is it. That's gonna be epic.
What if Calyx squish his head off first?
We can all kill him together. Don't worry.
I'm very respectful of the kill, so if you get the final hit, I'll let you
And
keep the
honestly, you could stab him first, and then he could come off later after it's already dead and get the head. It's all you.
That's true. I guess he could squeeze off already dead head.
Yes.
So do you follow the trail mark to where it's leading?
Yes, please.
All right. It is not that difficult to follow. You see that the trail is actually very pronounced, as if it was left there intentionally. And as you follow this trail up, you see that as you go up, the structures around you begin to turn peculiar. You see that the dusty badlands that turn into sharp granite mountain peaks are beginning to intermingle with a crystalline structure. As you get further up the slope, you see this purplish crystal kind of begin in small patches and then get denser and denser until you reach what you find a massive mouth of a cave. But you see that this cave looks more like the entrance into a geode, where the entire lining of this cave is covered in large, purple, crystalline structures.
So cool. It's way cool.
I want to cast my mage armor on myself.
All right. Knock off a spell slot.
Yep. Alright, well, anybody need to do anything to prepare? Because I think we're here.
After we kill dragon, we can just harvest all this gemstone and sell.
Yeah, start a lucrative business.
All right. You go in.
I don't have mage armor, so no, yeah, I'm ready.
I technically have stone skin, but I feel like I want to wait until I'm like lower HP before I expend another slot.
Okay. It's up to you. All right. You enter the cave. Do you provide for yourself any sort of light as you enter?
I produce flame.
I will cast dancing lights.
All right. Where are you putting them? Are they above you, behind you, in front of you?
Barrick, are you gonna scout ahead, or you wanna?
Yes, I can scout ahead, of course.
Okay, so I'll do it one halfway between us and Barrick,
Okay.
and then like the other three just behind us.
All right.
I scout ahead.
Okay. So you're at the edge of the dancing lights, which is dim light, so you can fly.
But I
if you want
tiefling,
to.
so
Yeah.
So dark vision.
That's true.
And you enter this cave. The cave slopes downward at a pretty steep angle. And as you try and keep your footing between these jagged crystal-like structures beneath you, the air begins to be cool as you descend lower and lower. Near the bottom of the slope, it begins to level out and go up slightly so that it obscures any view, perhaps leading to a larger cavern, but you're not sure. And you can hear sounds echoing through the cave coming from that area beyond your sight.
what kind of sounds?
It sounds like flesh being torn off of a carcass and like chewing, like eating sounds you hear.
Do I have my boots of Elvenkind? Or was that a no?
Sure. Why not?
I was gonna say, because nobody would be able to hear me walking, but every once in a while, if you listen really hard, you hear swoop. Swoop.
It's at this point that I ready my bow. And then I am able to see... I have Slayer's Prey. Does that count? Like, would I be able to see... I also have night vision. Would I be able to see anything beyond...
No, because it's the cavern.
That's right, you said it
have to go
slopes.
up past that into
Great.
the area.
Then I just ready my bow.
So I'm going to climb up to peek over the edge.
Okay. You climb up. Please roll a stealth check. Do you have a dry erase marker?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both of mine are dry.
So I have advantage. That is, again, a 30.
Yeah. So as stealthily as you can, with an occasional like swoop, swoop, you peek your head above this sort of outcropping, which doesn't allow you to see above or beyond further in the cavern. If you can please pull some of your stuff back, everybody. And you see this tunnel, which was about 25 feet wide by about the same amount tall, covered in crystalline structures, opens up to a massive cavern. And you see in this massive cavern, all covered with this large crystalline structure, you see a part that is sort of elevated above the rest, and that part is covered in mounds of gold, various treasure, loot, weapons, and things like that. But you see where the sound is coming from is right here in the middle. Oh, and you see also like large crystalline structures poking up in various places, coming out from the roof and even out from the walls and the ground. Basically a massive geode you're standing in, all purple rock. And you see 3 small dragons feasting.
What color
As
are
in
they?
babies or just like young dragons?
So they look like dragon wormlings feasting on a massive fish.
A catfish?
And you hear them chomping away.
What color are they?
All right. You're peering over this wall, this little upslope at these dragons.
Like, am I right here or over here?
Yes, you're right there. I don't have a piece for you, unfortunately. So if you could grace us with your own dice or piece.
Nice.
Love it.
It's a little stone turtle.
Little turtle.
I say to myself very quietly, this is perfect. I get 3 dragon heads in one. Then I basically make up time. This is perfect. What color are they?
You almost had a hard time seeing them at first because they match the amethyst colors around them. They're purple.
They're purple dragons?
Which is not great. Okay.
No, that's not good at all.
Okay. And I see the mound of gold in the background on the platform. They clearly look like baby dragons. Do I see any holes? It would probably be hard to see because of the
Much
stone
further,
stuff. But
yeah.
does it look like there's anywhere for a mommy dragon to be
Roll me an investigation check.
sleeping? Okay. 8.
No. You don't see any other
Holes
holes or caverns or anything like that.
Okay. I'm gonna turn and instead of sneaking back down, because it's a hill, right? This like kind of like slope.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
flap my way down, swoop. Yeah.
Well, you can fly right now, can't you?
Yeah. So you guys just hear swoop. And then I'm gonna land next to Otis.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna say, good news, bad news. 3 baby dragons. No big deal. Bad news, bad dragons. Purple.
Oh, that's not good.
Better news. Giant shelf of treasure.
You didn't see any big dragons up there, though?
No. I didn't look very hard. I was distracted by treasure.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Oh, they're eating big fish.
Catfish?
I don't know. It is hard to tell what kind of fish, but I smell it, and it's fish. I don't know where they get it, though. Maybe a river, but it's big. Bigger than them.
Well, how do we want to do this? We want to just go in there, spells ablazing.
I can, maybe I could go up and see if I see a mom or see any, see if there's any deception that maybe he missed. Maybe we could go up together.
Maybe I flap and land on one of the outcroppings of purple stone, and I look from above, and you go snoop snoop.
We could do that. Well, you want to fly up there and we'll all start making our way up this hill?
I'm ready.
All right.
Sounds good.
So, roll me a stealth check. Barrick, I want everybody to roll me a stealth check.
Oh, I get it.
But Barrick, especially as you're flying into the cavern.
I got a
Disadvantage.
nat 20
Oh my gosh.
with
Disadvantage?
For you, because you have chainmail.
Shoot.
Where is it? Oh. 34.
Yeah. So you fly in, the dragons are none the wiser, and you climb, choose a stalag, might or tight to cling to.
I was imagining coming over here, so I'm going to go there.
All right. That was one that's kind of coming off the ceiling diagonally downward, about 15, 20 feet from where the dragons are eating in the center of this room.
Ooh, kind of close.
Because you like to drop.
But it's up in the air.
Okay. I cling to it and I say, got you.
Okay. Will everyone else please put their things down?
Yep. For description purposes,
Uh-huh.
we'll just do north, east, south, west.
So I'm north.
Yep.
Just write them
So
down
the
on the
DM
thing.
will be...
Where's the marker?
Does that work for everybody?
Yeah,
Just to make it easier for
Great.
describing.
So I am
Absolutely.
perched on a western
Stalag.
jutting
Yeah. Crystalline structure.
crystallines.
All right. I need... what did everybody roll on their stealth?
17 plus 5. So, at 22, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 22.
19.
13.
I got a 12.
All right.
Can I go a little
that
ahead of
went in order.
everyone? Same thing.
Okay. So... You fly in, Barrick, and you cling to the wall as the rest of the group creeps up. And near the top, you hear the telltale jingle jangle of...
Oh, no.
What was your name?
Calyx.
Of Calyx's chainmail shorts as they bump up against the crystals and as he lifts his leg. But also, you can hear the occasional hit of the very long stick attached to Otis's back as he's climbing up the crystals hitting. And you see when you do so, all the dragons sort of leave what they're doing exactly, turn their heads, prick their ears, and then begin to take flight. And they did notice you two are there.
Okay.
So, the way this is going to work is the three of you, meaning Olive, Barrick, and Gwen, will have a surprise action to make But before you do those, I'm going to have everybody roll initiative.
Can I, in the second before, like, see what is it? Like, I can see I think it's hunter sense is what it's called. Immediately learn if the creature has any immunities, resistances, vulnerabilities.
Mm-hmm.
Would this be the time for that?
You could use your surprise round to do that, yes, because it's as an action.
Okay, so it would be as an action.
Correct.
Okay. And then
That'd be a
roll
good
for
idea.
initiative right now.
Yep, so everybody roll for initiative. Okay. Did anybody get 20 to 25? Did anybody get 15 to 20?
Oh, man. Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry. I was looking at my spells. I apologize.
Did anybody get 10 to 15?
14.
14.
I got 12.
What the heck?
He was looking at
I'm
his
sorry. I was
spells.
looking at my spells. I apologize.
Okay. Alright, so between Otis and Barrick, when it comes to your turns, you can decide who goes first in that time, and it doesn't have to be the same person every round.
Oh.
So
Okay.
coordinate. You're essentially acting at the same time, so it's up to you guys to who goes first.
Great.
I got a 12.
And what did you get?
An 8.
Okay. So we have Otis and
Wait, where did you say?
Derek.
Because you can turn into one.
And then Olive. Alright. So, you, Olive, said on your turn that you would want to look at these dragons, and as your action, part of Hunter's Prey, as a ranger, want to know any vulnerabilities, resistances, or immunities.
Mhm.
You know that these dragons are vulnerable to nothing.
Great.
They are resistant to force and psychic damage, and are immune to being frightened or prone.
They can't be prone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like a snake.
Makes sense because they're like little wormies.
Do they have wings?
They do.
They're like a worm with wings. It's cute.
You said they're immune to what again?
Well, I'm the only one that would know
Frightened
that,
or
right?
prone.
Just frightening and pro. Okay.
Yeah, but she can.
Yeah, I'm assuming she would tell us all, so.
Well,
I would not hear.
And
I'm
as
That's why I
also
never get
still
dragon.
in surprise, so I wouldn't because that
But
would
you
give
can't-
away my.
You can't be frightened right
well,
now
that's what
either.
you do during your turn. You're still
Okay.
stealth.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if I shouted out to everyone those
Right.
things.
You give yourself away.
Right.
Okay. It is now your turn. Gwen,
And this is our...
this is your surprise.
So are we trying to stay sneaky right now?
This is one, like a surprise round before combat begins. So you can do one thing right now. You
I
cast-
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And my bow's still ready, right? I
Sure.
readied it. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I touch myself and give myself bark skin?
Yeah.
Then I will do that.
All right. What does that spell look like when you do it?
So, for myself, when I call upon these powers, I close my eyes and look my head up with my eyes shooting towards the sky, and you can see from my feet slowly fading up to my face that my skin becomes more like a tree would look, and
Cool.
my AC goes up.
Heck yeah. All right. And then finally, Barrick, you are sneaky on this, crystalline structure.
Can I, real quick, do another sweeping look of the cavern?
And you'd be, if you're trying to do a perception check, then you'd be using your action to do so. So the answer is yes, but if you want to waste your or use your action to do that.
We are here to kill dragons. I'm just gonna say to myself, they will not get dragon before me. And I'm going to stand up and take a shot at the nearest one, hopefully getting sneak attack.
You will, yeah, because it's from undercover. After your shot, you will need to make a saving throw to see if you fall off. Because as I described, this crystal is protruding, slanted downward out of the ceiling. So.
Yep. I thought so.
Which one are you shooting? There's 3 there. There's one that's the closest to you, and then 2 others on the other side of the
Do they
fish.
look any different?
They all look the same.
I'm going to shoot this one.
You shoot the one that's closest to you. It's about 20 feet away.
Okay. I got a 27 to hit.
That hits.
So that's 9 plus 24 plus 9, 33?
33 damage.
I
the
think.
First one.
Yeah.
You loose an arrow, and as it sails through the air, this dragon is turned towards the cavern opening, and you
Trying
catch
to hit it in head.
You don't hit it in the head. You definitely don't. You aim at the head, and the arrow falls just under its wing. And it goes about halfway, like the arrow digs about halfway down the shaft, which is pretty deep. And these dragons aren't very large; they're medium-sized dragons, so you can tell that it hit some vital organs.
Okay.
It's not dead, but you see it roars. But when it roars, you can tell that it's not actually roaring. You could hear it in your mind. You see it opens its mouth, no sound comes out, and all of you as well hear it in your mind, this piercing roar that erupts from this dragon. As you do 38 damage to it.
33.
33 damage to it.
And I got, for my saving throw, I got a 24.
Yeah, you're fine. So you're able to shoot it, and as you begin to slide down the crystal, you kind of fly up, and you can be flying if you want to. You can
Actually,
land
can
back.
I just loop my legs around it and catch it
like a
hang
bat
on the
upside
end?
down?
Like a bat.
Absolutely, you can. Yes, you do.
I
You
just
tend to slip.
go like this and I let myself
you wrap
hang.
your arms around yourself and go down. But your position is now known.
Just
Yeah.
just
So-
a quick reminder: we get advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Thank you. Yes. Good.
All right, so 33 for the first one. Okay, Calyx, it is your turn. You're at the top of the initiative.
All right.
You see this arrow get loose and just hit this dragon, and you hear this roar in your mind.
Is the one to the right side that's closest to not Calyx, Barrick?
Correct.
Okay.
The one to the west, yeah.
Gotcha, to the west. Well, it seems we've lost our element of surprise. So,
As your shorts jingle.
I don't know why, but apparently they know we're here. So, gonna run out and take it.
All right.
A ticky take it.
Sorry.
5.
Is it flush?
Yeah, it's pretty flat down here,
Okay.
other than the elevated area.
Oh.
And those crystals that are sticking up from the ground that I've drawn around this area do block line of sight because they're sticking far up.
Okay, I was picturing this going back down, so they were
Like kind of
lower,
Bowl.
but they're right on the
Yeah.
same level?
Yes. Okay, so you run to one of the 2 dragons that is on the east side, opposite where Barrick shot.
Yes, I do.
All right.
And I'm gonna attack it 3 times.
All right. Okay, let's see your rolls. First 2.
All right. Okay, so we got a dirty 20.
Okay.
We got a 29
Okay.
and a 27.
All of them hit.
Nice. Okay.
So that's 6. That's
Crikey, that's going to be a lot of damage.
yeah, that's 66 damage.
6
plus your modifier 3 times.
plus my modifier. Okay, so we got 9 plus 6. So we got 15. 15 plus 11. We got 26. plus 8. It's going to be 34. Plus...
Modifier 3 times.
Plus 6 again.
Plus 18.
That's 40.
Sweet. Alright. You see this one screams in pain as well, but again, you kind of tremors in your mind. No sound actually comes out as you slash once at its leg, once at its wing, and then once across its chest, cutting off crystalline amethyst scales that clatter to the ground.
Oh, technically it's 43 damage. I forgot to add the plus 1
Okay.
for my sword.
Alright.
But that's it. Sorry.
It's alright.
Say 43.
Yeah, 43.
Fighters, right? Alright.
I get to attack 3 times, so I mean...
And this dragon that was just shot by Barrick turns your direction, and it unleashes a...
Oh.
It's actually going to walk forward. It's actually hovering 5 feet above the ground, and it moves 5 feet closer to you. And it's going to unleash a breath weapon, which actually isn't much of a breath at all, but you feel this gravitational force come out of its mouth. And please roll a strength saving throw.
Strength?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way to uncanny dodge that?
No, because it's not a dexterity saving throw. That's a good question, though. Only because the verbiage of uncanny dodge specifically says any area effect that requires you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
It says when an attacker that you can see hits you with an
Oh,
attack.
the attack. No, uncanny dodge. I thought you were talking about the one where you take half damage. Does that make sense? I don't remember what that's called.
That's
Evasive
uncanny
footwork.
dodge.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. But I also have the cunning action. No. Fasting.
Anyway, there's one where it acts like if there's a area of effect, basically, that you have to roll a dexterity saving throw. If you succeed, you take no damage. If you fail, you take half damage. I don't think that's uncanny dodge. Uncanny dodge where you take half damage, just period.
Yeah. Okay. Strength. That's an 18.
Okay, so you save.
Wow.
And you take... Alright, you take 18, and that's half, so you would originally take 36. So you take 18... Oh no, you save, so you take you take 9 damage, because of uncanny dodge. So you take 9 force damage.
Okay. And
you're hit by this... What?
Nothing. Keep going.
As you're hit by this gravitational field, basically, that comes out of this dragon's mouth.
imagine I just kind of like my legs slip and I just and fall for like 10 feet.
And then fly and catch yourself.
Got me!
Got me.
And you're able to catch yourself before you hit the ground so you don't take fall damage.
Yeah.
Alright, now it's Dragon 2's turn. Dragon 2 is not happy that you hit it, Otis. Not Otis, sorry. That you hit it. Calyx, gosh. And it too is going to rear back and launch its breath at you. Please roll a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you want a piece of me? So I just get to add my strength modifier. Ooh, very nice.
That's
very
your strength
nice.
saving throw. It should be on your sheet. You should be proficient in it.
I am proficient in it. So would I add my strength plus my proficiency? Correct?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. That would be 26.
Yeah, so you pass that as well, and as this dragon rears up about 7 feet tall, pointing its maw down at you, you feel this also powerful gravitational force try and push you back, and you only take 15 damage.
Okay.
Which is half of the 30 you would have taken.
Ish.
And it is force damage.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. Alright, it is Dragon 3's turn. And Dragon 3 is going to hover over the fish in front of it and fly right next to you as well.
You, Calyx?
You, Calyx. Actually, he's going to fly down towards this tunnel because that's where the original sand was made. And he is going to aim his breath at you, Otis. And unfortunately, you are also in this cone, though you are hidden, Gwen. Actually, it hits all of you.
Gosh dang.
So all of you make straight saving throws as you feel this gravitational force come out of this dragon's mouth.
There's the fire.
So if I'm proficient in something, does that mean I take...
You add the proficiency bonus. But I don't know, you shouldn't be proficient in strength saving throws. Oh yeah, you are.
I am. 25.
Okay.
That was a natural 20, by the way.
That
It's
wasn't
actually
that.
30 because you had your strength plus your proficiency. Oh, wait, you have 0
Sorry,
strength.
what are we rolling?
Strength saving throw.
Okay. 9.
Okay.
Mine's a 7.
All right.
No.
So, as this breath weapon comes down, you feel this gravitational force push you deep into the ground. You are able to save. You're strong enough to push through it. Olive, you take 17 damage. You take 17 damage because you saved. The two that failed, you take 34 force damage each. And both of your speed is reduced to 0
You said 17?
Okay.
until the end of your next turn.
17?
Yes.
You said 30 what?
4.
Oh, sorry, until the start of the dragon's next turn.
69. Nice.
So your speed is reduced to 0
Okay.
until the dragon's next turn.
Okay.
And that is it for these 3 dragon wormlings. Otis, it is now your turn.
Okay. I getting rocked by that breath weapon. I'm just going to kind of shake my head to the side and reach into one of my pouches. I'm going to pull out a piece of fur and throw it up in the air and pull out a glass rod. And in the back of it, there's 3 pins, and I'm going to smash those pins into the glass rod, and a bolt of lightning comes out and goes through the fur, and I'm using chain lightning.
Okay.
So I can hit this guy,
Okay.
and then I get 3 more bolts, but only one can hit each target, and they have to be within 30 feet of the original target,
Okay.
and they're both within 25.
All
Very
right.
nice.
Love it.
Okay,
Nice.
so they make a dexterity saving throw, DC 18.
Okay.
Please fail.
All right. So 2 of them fail.
Okay,
The one closest to you and your group fails. The one next to you, Calyx fails. The one over on the west side by Barrick passes.
great. Okay, 8. $17. Give me a second.
So you've attacked this one,
Mm-hmm.
and now he's attacked all of them, and that's it, right?
And he's attacked this.
Yeah, I attacked
that one. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay, the ones that fail take 45 points of lightning damage,
Okay.
and the one that succeeded takes half of that.
Okay. Half of 45 rounded
22.
down is 22.
Yeah.
Sweet. So you outright kill this as you use your components and the lightning goes out. What color is your lightning?
It's like a mix of red and black.
It's flannel colored.
It's flannel colored.
So this
It's
red and
buffalo
black.
checked.
So this buffalo checked lightning that shoots through the first dragon, "Rah!" screams in pain, shoots to the dragon over by Calyx, which runs through its body, and you see it like flashes in and out like the animated shows where you
see
can like
its
see its
skeleton?
skeleton,
Yeah.
right? And it crumples to the ground, slain. And then you see it hits the one next to Barrick in the back, and it screams in pain, but it is not down yet
The
either.
red one's dead.
Yep, the red one is dead.
Just take it off the board.
So if you take it off, yeah,
Yep.
I'll draw a dragon carcass.
Well, that was ugly.
Great. Number 2 that you just drew.
And that is my turn.
All right. Okay. Next up is Barrick.
Oh, don't explode them before I shoot them! I see what you're trying to do. And I'm going to, because I fell off, I'm going to flap over on top of this one and just kind of perch on the edge and take a shot at it.
All right.
Unless that's going to give me disadvantage.
No, it won't.
The nearest
I'll say
dragon.
that you're at the top, so it doesn't block you at all.
So you just float down from one crystal structure to another.
Well, he floated down the ground, flew to the top of the next one, and is shooting for the top of that one.
Ah,
I was
Just
half,
kind of all over the place.
I was
like
half
a bat.
expecting you to just like shoot an arrow into that dead one's head, like your claim.
That's your claim.
You want
No, honor. Oh no. That's a 15.
You knock an arrow, and you aim it right between the dragon's eyes, and as it brings its head down after rearing back in pain, you loose the arrow, and it hits it dead between the eyes. Boom! But ricochets off its hard crystalline scales.
No, this is not fair. This is why I never get a dragon head.
And then you all hear in your mind after
Yeah.
that, foolish humans, foolish mortals, why have you come here? Disturbed our home. And then now it is Gwen's turn.
Wait, can I do a bonus action?
Sure.
I'm going to bonus action hide
Okay.
and just kind of slip behind.
Alright, so
the
you're now
stalag.
behind that stalagmite.
Yeah, I just kind of like let myself. Whoosh.
Alright, roll a stealth check. That will stand as what you have if they go looking for you.
That's a 29.
Yeah, sweet. You melt in with the with the amethyst. Just wrap yourself around, just becoming a small dark stain on it. Yeah, that's absolutely.
But because of the echoes, you can't tell where the
Squeaking,
squeak's coming from.
All right, Gwen, it's now your turn. Your speed is 0 until the dragon's
Yeah, I
next turn.
forgot about that. But the dragon is right next to me. Right?
Correct. Well, yes, it is. It's technically about 5 feet above you, because you haven't quite breached that level yet, but you are within hitting range of it.
Okay. There's so many things I could do. I think for right now, I will just reach my hand up towards the dragon, and from my hand starts to come a poisonous puff of toxins.
All right. Poison spray.
Yes.
Does he roll a Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
All right. And he rolled
3.
a 23.
What?
It's 3, 12.
Oh, it's
The dragon rolled a 23.
and
I believe that saves.
Yeah.
yes, that does save.
You see, as you eject this puff of air, it kind of breathes out more of this like gravitational force from its mouth, and that gas just almost kind of like, as heavy as it is with that gravitation, just falls like in its own little sphere to the ground.
And then, can all of us even see in this room?
Are dancing lights out there?
Yeah, they still would.
Everyone, I think, has dark vision except for
me.
Be. Yeah, they would be
Calyx.
because of Calyx.
Yeah, but I would.
Their concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Did you keep them up? Because you took damage.
Oh.
You took 35. You need to roll a Constitution saving throw, and beat 17.
Well, I just rolled a 17
Yeah.
plus
Okay.
2, right?
Yeah, you keep it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure it's half of the max damage or 10, whatever's higher.
Yeah.
So, yep, you're able to keep them up. Is that it for you, Gwen?
Yeah.
Okay, Olive, it's now your turn.
Um,
You are not immobilized. You can move. This dragon is right in front of you and Gwen, with one other deeper in the cavern.
right. I want to... Shoot, I have it ready. I want to cast... Spike growth? That would work in here, right?
Spike growth, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause it
Because
doesn't
it's
say...
magical.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I want to cast spike growth. Do I need to read it to you?
Please.
It says, the ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at that time spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check against the spell save DC to recognize the terrain is hazardous before entering it.
Okay, where?
Can I put it like right around this
You
one?
can, yeah.
Okay.
So you spike growth, it's 20 feet, yeah?
Yep, so 20 feet around
Oh, that's permanent.
the one nearest to me.
Don't worry, please stop. That is now hazardous and difficult terrain to walk through. However, when I said the dragon moved over, I did say it flew over. It is flying. That does not affect the dragon because they hover 5 feet above the ground.
So wouldn't I have seen that though?
The spikes are really high.
Feeling really dumb now. Okay. I also want to I can bonus action hide, right? Or move?
Yes, you can.
So I just want to move further away.
You don't have. You can just move normally. You don't have to bonus action move.
Okay.
Okay.
Like 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
Can I be like behind something?
You move deeper into the cavern. You have to move to your right there. That's your 30 feet. Move deeper in the cavern behind a crystalline structure, also growing downward from the side wall, and you have partial cover behind the dragons from there. Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Okay, Calix, it's your turn.
I didn't remember it was in the area there.
Yeah, that's a mistake. Anybody would make that mistake. Oh, sorry, did you say Calix?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I saw you look over at Barrick. All right. Question. Could I cast Booming Blade on a tomahawk and throw it? And...
Why not?
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
You're an S.O.S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
So I'm going to take out my handy dandy tomahawk.
Which is a hand axe.
Which is a hand. I call it, it's a handy.
Alright. Yeah, handy dandy handy.
Yeah. And I wave my hand over it and cast Booming Blade on it, and it shimmers, and I throw that thing right at the bloke.
Alright. At the one, which one?
The one hovering above the spikes.
Alright.
Natural 20, baby.
Let's go. So you automatically...
Those handies.
You automatically do max damage on one of the axes dice and the booming blade dice. How many? What's the damage?
It does 2d8 damage on impact.
Yeah, right. So it automatically does 16 damage plus another 6 damage. Right. So it automatically does 22 damage.
22 damage. Dang.
So now roll 2d8s and 1d6.
6 plus 7. We got 13. Plus what was it? What was the other thing you said? A d6.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 2. It was 13, right? So 15.
Yep.
So 22 plus 15.
Yep. This.
Yeah, son of a gun! I saw your face.
What? Yeah, no, you got him.
Again?
Yeah. So this tomahawk leaves your hand glowing with green energy. And you see as it swoops, you can hear a faint sound of didgeridoos playing somewhere in the distance. And it strikes the dragon right in the back of the skull, sinking deep and exploding with green energy in the shape of koala bears and kangaroos in all directions. And you see the dragon slumps into the spike growth, getting pierced by all these brambly bits and dies.
Nice. Okay. You had me there for a second. You gave me a look that made it seem like they were like immune to like thunder damage or whatever it does, and I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!"
Nope. Dead dragon.
Right in the middle of the spikes.
All right.
Yeah. What else can I do?
You can move
I can move
and make another attack. Technically,
because I used my attack action to cast the spell. How many more actions do I get?
That's it.
That's
you don't
it,
have
right?
Any more actions.
Yeah, I have my bonus action, so I can still attack again. I'm pretty sure
with
my sword.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
I'm pretty sure I can cast Because I have...
Is Booming Blade an action or a bonus action?
It's a can... It's...
Yeah. Is
Hold
the
on.
Booming Blade
Sorry.
itself a bonus action or an action?
My bad. I know what you're asking now. It is probably an action. It's an action.
Okay.
But for Eldritch Knights, I'm pretty sure you get to attack, like, with... If you cast a spell for an action, you get to use your bonus action as an attack.
All right. I trust it. I don't want to look it up right
I'm-
now.
I think
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah. Go up.
I'm pretty sure it
Yeah,
is.
Go ahead.
So we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20.
You move closest to the one next to Barrick.
Yep. Is that big?
That's the last one. Come on.
No, it's not.
We got 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. There you go.
I'm like planning out my next move behind the rock, unawares that he's just killing all of them.
8, 9 plus
I know he's the youngest too.
15 damage.
You go up behind this one, and you, with one fell swoop, you swipe off its wings, and then as it rears back in pain, you lop off its head.
Nice.
And that dragon is now down as well.
I'm like hoisting myself above, like to the little spike again. And I'm like, don't do it again. I tell you every time, I get one. I'm so upset.
And 3 amethyst dragon wormlings lay there on the ground.
Victory is ours.
I look around to see if there's anything that we missed.
Roll
One
a
more
perception
time.
check.
We just have to get treasure before mommy comes back.
21.
You look around, and you see much the same as everybody else has seen.
We out of combat.
For now.
Okay. I just want to move
Nice.
in a little bit farther.
Okay, you move into the cavern a little more.
Yep,
You want
into, like,
to
the
as
northwest
well?
corner.
Gwen,
Yes.
where would you like to move to?
I would move closer to Olive.
So, northeast.
Yes.
Is that good, or do you
Probably.
want more?
And as you all
Closer to the
move
wall.
Here?
and examine these dead dragons, you hear in your minds, again, a different voice this time. Mortals, how dare you kill our offspring?
Our?
And you hear,
Oh,
and you hear the swooping.
Yeah, I feel like we're clumped up. I'm not standing by you guys, dude.
I'm holding out my bag
gonna
of
die
holding
in one
so Calyx can put the dragon heads inside.
You think it'll fit in there?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to fight 2 of these things, dude. Purple dragons suck.
Oh, here they are.
At least
Maybe
it's not
it's
red.
just... Oh, well,
And
I was gonna say
you
maybe it's a red one or
hear-
a blue one that made purple ones, but you know.
You
Oh
hear
my
coming
gosh,
up
but-
the where you came from.
Oh my gosh.
An adult amethyst dragon
Oh.
enter flying
Oh.
into the space, and then you hear a clatter at the other end of the room, and you see
knew it.
bursting
I
from
knew
the
it.
pile
From the treasure.
I was just
of
not
treasure
ready. I was like,
flying
I know
up
there's
in
a
the
dragon
air
there.
I
about
didn't even think about that.
40 feet in the air up here is a second adult amethyst dragon. Everybody roll
That
initiative.
just slept while its babies were getting chopped.
It's
Yeah,
bad
what?
parenting. He just pulled a smile on
Is
us.
a terrible parent.
Way better. I'm so happy.
Everyone roll initiative.
I knew there was one under that pile of gold, and I was just like,
Should have just fireballed it.
don't meta it. Don't meta it. Like, you know that there's one in there, but don't meta it.
Thank you for
Like,
not, because I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Totally thought about it too.
All right. 20 to 25.
20.
All right. Otis with the lead.
Ooh, there
15 to 20.
17.
Did you say 15 to 20?
Yeah.
I had a 15.
Okay.
Where did this big
5 to 10.
Wait,
Or 10 to 15.
I was like 14.
Mine's
I got
14
14.
also.
Yeah. Both of you got 14. You can decide who goes when.
We're best friends. We have to roll the thing. Roll
Here
again.
in a second. I know.
15.
17.
Okay.
Go first.
So we'll go. And you're. So we'll go.
Am I last again?
No.
Oh.
Don't worry, the dragons have turns. They're last.
All right. What did you roll, Otis?
20.
Rolled a 20. All right. You get to go first.
Okay,
The green, the dragon at the south end of the cavern is 40 feet in the air.
okay.
The one that's nearer to you all is only about 10 feet in the air.
40 feet. Is this
That's
That's about
Slab.
20 feet high. Yeah, the slab is
and
20
this
feet
is
high.
40 feet, so it's
Yeah.
it's risen.
what's my
Yeah.
range for bows and arrows?
You can reach everything in here.
Okay.
Okay, give me just a second. I just want to make sure this is what I want to do. Okay. All right, I am going to reach down into one of my pouches, and I'm going to pull out a bunch of licorice root, throw it in my mouth, chew it, and then I'm going to pull it out, and like one of those little sticky hands that you throw, I am going to throw it and slap it on to the back of Barrick's, like at the base of his head,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to cast haste on
Sweet.
Barrick. So now you have a +2 to your AC. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws. And then you gain the additional action. And with that, my dancing lights,
I get an additional action.
yes, that you can use to...
One time.
No, this lasts for a minute.
Oh.
The action can only be used to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
What was the first thing?
You can get an additional attack.
Great.
So then you can still have your bonus action. Or if you really want to move, then you could use dash and dash or whatever.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cassie, do you use
But
it,
my
though?
dancing lights fade out. So,
Oh no.
Calyx,
So, Calyx, you cannot attack because it is pure darkness.
Oh crap! I can't see.
All of you that have dark vision attack with disadvantage because it is as if it is dim light. That is the actual mechanics of light in D&D, which kind of sucks. However,
We attack with half. Or wait.
you just attack with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage because it's dim. You can still see. You can still make attacks. Calyx cannot. So, and with that, red dragon, first one that came in, the dragon at the north end of the cavern is going to take a legendary action.
Oh.
And they are going to spit an explosive crystal.
oh, sorry. Can I just move behind that crystal?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
That's all right.
I just want to hide. There's a little more to...
Okay, so they are going to spit an explosive crystal right here. And it's any creatures within a 20-foot radius. So 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. That hits the three of you.
The three boys.
Yep. And unfortunately, Calyx is an automatic fail because you cannot see.
Oh yeah.
So you cannot react. And the two of you need to roll a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because it is dim light.
And I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge.
Again.
It's a straight roll for you, too. Because you have advantage on dex saves.
Yeah. So it's straight roll, disadvantage for...
That was cool. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's not great.
Oh,
Though.
guys.
Dex save.
Yes.
17.
Okay.
13.
Okay. You all fail. And you all take 15 force damage and are knocked prone.
Okay.
Shiz.
15.
It is now the green dragon's turn. The green dragon flying above you.
But it's not actually green, right?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
actually
Or
green.
is it temporary?
No, it stays up for a minute.
Does that mean it's flying?
You do need to roll. You do need to roll a. Yeah, that means it's fine.
Natural 20 on my
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
constitution check.
Yeah, you hold it.
Noise.
All right. So then this the dragon at the south end of the cavern, 40 feet above, is still
Nice.
flying above you, and they are going to use their breath weapon. It's called Singularity Breath on you all. You three again. It's a 60-foot cone. They're going to do it here. You have partial cover, Otis. So you get to...
Is it an attack against us?
It is a saving throw that you have to make. It's a strength saving throw. So you get to roll normal. Actually, because Dexterity Rising Sight, strength doesn't. Since you're behind partial cover, you get to roll with advantage.
Okay.
Otis, I need you to roll strength saving throw, and you also to roll strength saving throw.
Oh my gosh. I need to move. Ah! Okay. I got a nat 1 plus 2.
Nice.
Natural 20 again.
Nice.
Back to back. That's the first time I've ever
Okay.
done that.
Dang.
And what did you roll?
20,
Calix?
I got a 22.
Okay, so Calix and Otis save, but you fail Barrick.
Failed really badly.
Very badly. You roll this.
I feel like
Because I am trying to help friend put his
Okay,
dragon head
so
in pouch.
You, Barrick, take 40 force damage and are not. Oh, you are all already prone. So.
Just like,
Yeah. So basically, this massive force of just pure gravitational energy presses you down into the ground even harder, and then you two take 20 damage as you begin to just tense your muscles and brace up against this frontal assault. Barrick, it is now your turn.
oh, is it? I am going to feel sticky on back of neck, realize my friend is behind me, behind that stalagmite that I was hiding behind, and I roll.
Okay.
I'm just going to roll back here, my friend.
And leave me with the dragon?
So you roll back behind the stalagmite with Otis.
With Otis, and I'm going to drink 2 of my potions of... Wait.
We'll call him
I can't-
greater. Let's make him greater.
Please,
Why not?
dude.
Okay,
I
it's
can't
4
drink 2, though, can I? Oh, wait, I get 2 actions.
Yeah, you do get 2 actions.
And yet one of them is to use an item.
Yep, and to drink it yourself, I call it usually a bonus action. To give it to someone else as an action. And don't roll. We're just going to max it out. So 16 plus 4, so 20 each. You get 40 back.
Bless.
Then you have only 3 left. Make sure to mark that down.
Yeah.
No wonder you gave us 5 each.
You're welcome.
And I'm going to bonus action hide.
Okay. Roll a stealth.
I'm just gonna hug my friend. That's 31.
Okay.
Stealth.
All right.
Okay. And I'm going to say, actually, well, I'm not, if I shout out, that's
Yeah.
not hiding. I get your fire soon. I'm sorry.
Okay. You just hear whispers, not like from an undescript location in the cavern going off, and then
Sorry, Calix.
And then the dragon that is flying in the middle of the cavern that is attacking the 3 of you is going to take a legendary action, and it is going to spit an explosive shard of crystal over at you two. Gwen and Olive,
So
please.
I take it they can see me now?
They can see you now. What do you mean they
Okay.
can see you now?
I
They
didn't know
knew we were there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a dexterity saving throw, both of you, with disadvantage.
13.
23.
Okay, you pass and you fail. Sorry, Olive passes and Gwen fails. And, Olive, you only take 5 damage. Gwen, you take 10 damage and you're knocked prone. Alright, it is now Halix's turn.
Well, shoot.
Can you do anything?
Can I can move, right? I can.
Yeah.
Can I see where I'm going?
Absolutely not.
Oh my gosh. I can't.
You've been in a cave with the lights off, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean I'm like you, Zane. Have
Yeah.
been in a cave with the lights off.
Yeah, it's pitch black.
Yeah, you can't see anything.
Yeah.
You can't see anything.
I would just. Could I just choose like a direction? Like I wouldn't be
Absolutely.
like not like wander around here
Yeah.
and like I could just go left.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
All right.
I'm assuming I'll take an attack of opportunity.
We'll see. It's 20. It's well, actually not because I said it's 40 feet in the air, so you won't.
Oh, yeah,
you
right.
won't from the
Okay,
flying
cool.
dragon. Correct.
So we got. So I'm gonna run this way. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over,
All right.
over towards Gwen and Olive.
All right.
I'm east.
Yeah, to the
You head
east.
east across the cavern.
Yeah, just run past those two dragons, and I'm going to yell my hands out like, ah!
Echolocation.
I'm clicking as I go. I'm like, oh crikey!
Just throwing out some clicks for it.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Second Wind,
Okay.
which gives me a D10 plus my level in health back to me.
Correct.
I rolled a 9, so 9 plus
23.
14. Thank you very much. I got 23 points back.
Sweet.
And then I'm going to use my action to... I'm going to take out this little cube,
Okay.
and I'm going to press one of the sides on it,
All right.
and it is...
Gelatinous cube. Just kidding.
It is I have a portable gelatinous cube in
It
my
hurts
pocket.
your hands real bad when you're touching it.
Crikey. It is a cube of force for anyone that's listening. And let's see, it gets 15 feet on each side, so 5, 10, 15, so it would cover the two, Gwen and Olive. And let's see, what effect do I want to do?
As well as yourself.
Yes, it's centered upon me.
Great.
And it's 15 feet in all directions.
15 feet. I'm pretty. Yeah. 15-foot cube.
So that means it's
A cube, 15 feet on a side.
Yep. So that means that it only protects that much because that's
fine.
5, 10, 15 on each side.
Oh, I see. Crap. Okay. Well, they know that they can run
At least-
into it.
Well, it's
What?
yeah, sure.
It's what?
He's like, I'm
Hey,
trying to reach you guys, but
what effect are you pressing?
Crap. I thought I could reach him. I'm gonna have to just go with
sometimes the cube isn't the cube. If it's from you out, it can be.
It's
Of course, he wouldn't be in it
The
then.
language says centered on.
It's
you.
centered on me, so it
Centered.
has to
Okay,
be. Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. Question: If I choose, so one of the things is spell effects
Okay.
can't pass through the barrier.
Okay.
Would their breath weapons be counted as a spell
No.
effect?
because they're breath weapons. But I will give you a little insider trading on this. These guys can also cast spells. So.
Right. So it could still
Yeah.
be helpful. So I'd still be pretty vulnerable. You know what? We're just going with. I'm going to use 5 charges, and this allows nothing to pass through the barrier.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone else. No allies or anything.
How long does this last?
I think I can permit things to pass through it. I believe.
Can you? Because that's good to know.
Yeah, how long does it last?
So it lasts for a minute. So
So how
this
high
will.
is it?
10 rounds.
Yeah. So
Wow.
15 feet in all directions.
yeah. So it's even 15 feet above me.
Yeah.
Start collecting treasure for us.
So you stumble across the cavern and you fumble out this box and you're like trying to figure out which side and finally like, oh, got it. You click it and then just boop, just around you this
Wow.
box appears and you're
awesome.
just relieved that you're safe. Is that all you do?
Is it a box? Can you not see out of it?
Oh no, I can.
It's
I can see.
transparent.
Oh,
You can't
okay.
see
Yeah.
though.
He's
Because
to
it's
the
right,
feet.
flat
Yeah.
ground.
Right.
But I know it's there. And I feel safe. That's what matters. Me and Sheila are safe.
Is that it for you?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I can do.
Okay.
I can't think of anything.
Sheila
else.
doesn't make
you
an
can free
appearance.
action. You can
gonna
free
get
action shout at your friends like, hey, you can come into this cube. if
Sorry,
you
I'm
want.
trying to figure out if I can.
If Sheila doesn't make an appearance, I'm gonna be mad.
I don't think that they can. It says nothing can pass through the barrier.
You just imprisoned yourself.
It says, it says walls, floors, and ceilings can pass through at your discretion. So it doesn't say that.
No, people can't.
So-
I'm sorry. They're not walls.
Dude, what the
He's
heck am I
like, come
supposed to
over
do?
here.
I can't see crap. I'm in the
It
middle of
makes
this.
sense.
Yeah, that's it. That's actually a pretty good move.
I'm telling
yeah.
Otis, I am planning to light fish on fire for Calyx to save his life.
All right. Next up, we have Gwen. It's your turn.
Okay. Well, first of all, I will stand up.
Okay. 15 feet of your movement as you stand up.
Yes. And then, noticing how crazy things have gotten, I will put my arms in front of me and turn into a fire element.
All right, fire elemental.
Yep.
Sweet.
That's so cool.
That does shed light in this cavern.
It
Yep.
does.
30
so-
feet of...
Bright light.
And then 30 feet of dim light.
So it sheds light enough that Calyx you can now see as you erupt into this. What color is your flame?
To not make it confusing, we'll go with blue.
Okay, as you erupt into this brilliant blue flame, you see these dragons, fierce-looking, snarling, massive creatures. Their scales also matching the walls around it. You see at the dim light across the room your friends Otis and Barrick huddling behind this pillar of crystal, and then you see Calyx just chilling in this box. This clear-sided box.
I'm sitting with my feet crossed on the floor, like crisscross
You're
applesauce.
meditating, petting Sheila.
Yes,
The boxes in your lab.
All right.
we're gonna get through
Okay,
this shit.
and then, so that means...
Is that a bonus action or an action?
I think it would be an action.
To wild shape? Yeah.
Also, by the way, you guys can use my cube as cover.
Yeah, I also can't really shoot anything.
You can
Yeah,
use
I
it. You can use the cube as partial cover.
Yeah. Like,
You
dip your
shoot
head
this one
around
in the
it.
air.
That's true.
I
Well,
don't
if it's
really
15
know.
feet
It doesn't...
up.
I don't
We'll say it's an action, so you can move.
Okay, but with this, I get multi-attack.
Okay.
So, it says elemental makes 2 torch attacks. 2
Right.
touch attacks. Torch
Right.
attacks.
So when you take the attack action, you can make 2 attacks. But because
Okay.
you used your action to wild shape, that's it for this turn.
Yes.
How many hit points?
You
does
can move.
But you can move, yeah.
That
Yeah.
doesn't hurt me,
But
does it?
No.
It's been a lot of moving just getting up.
Yeah, so you can move another 10 feet, I think. Because you're a dwarf and you have less speed.
I do have boots of speed, though.
That's right, never mind. Gosh, dang it.
So,
That was like the only thing she has.
I know, that's very true.
it really is, though. I don't remember how much that gives me, though.
It doubles your movement speed.
That's right.
So you get normal.
So I get normal people speed. Okay. But I already spent
Well, I
half
meant
of
your
my-
normal.
Yeah, so now you can move. Now you can move. Now you can move.
25.
You can move 40
You,
feet.
you
right
also, as a fire elemental, have a movement speed of 50 feet.
Oh, that's right.
now. So yeah, you can move really far. You can move pretty much anywhere in this cavern you want to.
Pick your spot.
Will you move my person behind that stalag thing this way? Yes. That's where
Nice.
I will go for now.
Southeast.
Southeast. But more south.
Behind a
Towards, like, the middle of the
stalagmite.
cavern.
Towards
Yep.
the center of it.
Towards the middle of the cavern.
Yeah.
Is that it for you, Gwen?
Yes.
Olive, it's your turn.
Okay, I want to bonus action cast lightning arrow. You want me to
Okay.
read it?
Yes.
The next time you make a ranged weapon attack during the spell's duration, the weapon's ammunition or the weapon itself, if it is a thrown weapon, transform into a bolt of lightning. Make the attack roll as normal. The target takes 4d8 lightning damage on a hit or half as much damage on a miss instead of the weapon's normal damage.
Wow.
Whether you hit or miss, each creature within 10 feet of the target must make a dexterity saving throw. Each of these creatures takes 2d8 lightning damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one.
Sweet.
My question is, if we are with the level we're at, it says the damage for both effects of the spell increases by 1d8 for each slot level above third. So
That's if you cast it above a third. Are you
Okay.
casting it at 4th level? You have 1 4th level spell slot.
I'm casting it at. Oh, I'm casting it at 3rd.
But you can if you can choose to cast it at 4th level, and it'll do more damage.
But
But
she
then
also
she'll
has a
lose her
4th.
fourth
Yeah, then
level
she'll lose her
spell.
4th level spell.
That's true. I'm just saying that it's an
Yeah.
option. That's
So
all.
you can choose to do 1d8 extra damage, or just leave it as it is.
I'll just leave it for now.
All right. You knock an arrow. Please roll an attack. Which one are you shooting?
Um.
The one closer to the ground, and the one flying high up in the air.
What? What did
I
you
said that's great because you get damage
Either way.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to shoot. Well, okay, so the box is here.
Yeah.
So I have like this much
Yeah,
space.
you can get.
You can.
So
peek,
I'll
you
just
can
go
peek around and shoot the one that's closer to the ground in the entrance.
Yeah, I feel like that's my
Okay.
only option.
Roll to hit, please.
What was it? Just
D20
the
like
D20?
regular. Yep. Like you're trying to hit regular.
6.
Plus.
Where do I check that?
Right
Sorry.
here, your
Plus
long
your bow and
Oh,
arrow.
okay, okay.
Plus-
Plus 11.
So 17.
So 17.
All right, you do miss.
'Kay.
But roll me 2d8.
Thank you. 2 and 7.
Okay, so 9 damage.
Yeah.
As this lightning bolt passes through the dragon, it looks your way and snarls at you. And it is now that dragon's turn.
Nice shot, Olive.
Great.
Lightning. You hear
Inside the cube.
Yeah, it's definitely muffled. Yeah. All right, so this dragon is going to turn its head towards you, Olive. It's going to move. And it's going to snap at you with its bite attack.
If it hits the cube, does the cube get like pushed?
Absolutely.
Oh wait, so that means that I get pushed away?
Yes, yeah. He
Yeah,
pushes
because-
it 10 feet back, and it hits
he
the
can't-
crystalline structure
But
next
then-
to you, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't knock it down or anything. It just stops, basically. And you get knocked around in there. You
But
don't
doesn't
get hurt or
she get
anything.
moved
Yeah.
then?
No, because there's a
The-
crystal in the way.
Okay, okay.
Stalagmites
Yeah,
blocking.
and I'm not gonna say like the slag is gonna fall down and kill you or anything. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
It's already going to be TPK, so.
Heck no, it's not. We got this.
All right, so that is a 15 to hit with its bite,
Yep. Wait,
Okay.
my armor class is 16.
so it misses with its
So
bite.
yeah, misses. Sorry.
Sweet. And it will do claw, and that's a 24 to hit,
That definitely hits.
and a 31 to hit.
Yep.
All right. So you take 25 damage as 2 of its claws dig into your appendages, and it is now back to Otis. You are now in dim light, so you can see in dim light as if it's bright light with dark vision.
Okay.
So you don't have any disadvantages now in attacking.
This one, this stalactite is coming out of-
Down
so I could go
from the wall.
underneath it.
You could, yes.
Okay. Oh, what do I want to do? Sorry. Okay, I am.
Fireball, fireball.
I'm gonna. How high up is this one?
40 feet.
Crap.
Nuke that boy.
Cook him.
Well, that's fine. Just roll away from me. I see.
Book him in, cook him, as they say.
Yeah, that's no, literally, no one can hear what you're saying.
That's so sad.
Get him, team. Good job.
You have your
I'm
own
just
little
gonna-
podcast going on inside the cube.
Everything you say after you're in the cube, I'm gonna cut out of the podcast
No.
because they can't hear it.
Wait, you're gonna muffle it though, right? So
Yeah,
we can
I'll
tell
muffle
he's
it.
saying stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to use my bonus action
Okay.
to. Nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move back
Alright.
towards the entrance. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm
What?
I'll say the spike growth isn't there anymore.
Okay, I would have stayed
Yeah.
on the... If
Well-
it was still there, but...
Right.
Okay, and then I'm going to rip off 7 of my beads, and I'm going to throw it at this...
So all 7 of them?
Well, I have 8. I rolled 4, and I got 5 plus 3.
3. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But you're gonna throw 7 of
Yeah,
them?
so I'm going to throw 7 at them, so it's a 9th level... Essentially a 9th level fireball.
Alright. Sweet.
Which would be... It's 8d6 plus...
6 more.
66, so 14d6.
Alright. Do you want some D6s?
Yes, please.
Everyone pass.
You want like a
Friends, countrymen,
4,
lend me your
5,
D6s.
6, 7,
You got some right here.
got
maybe.
7.
How many do you
9,
need?
10,
14.
4 more.
Dang.
How many do you need?
14.
14. So
You've
just
got 14.
That's 14.
okay. Please be good. All right, so that's 10, 20, a lot of ones. 30, 36, 37, 38, 39. Oh my gosh, dude, that was 6 ones.
I'm
39
sorry for
points of
that.
damage. That's all right.
He rolls dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
He rolled a 19.
We have the same one.
19?
Yeah.
Oh, that just succeeds.
What is your DC?
That's not mine.
It's not
That's mine.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
It's
I was
18.
like, what?
I should have a blue one too, like a blue and green one.
My a blue and green one.
Yeah, like a blue, green, and gold.
This one.
That's the one.
Is that it? My spell save is 18, so it succeeds.
Darn.
So it takes half damage.
All right. Okay. Is that it for you?
Then
Otis.
I am going.
Wait, that was a bonus action, huh?
No, that was my action to
Oh, gotcha.
rip it off and throw
Okay.
it. Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Misty Step
Okay.
and go right back to where I was.
Okay. I love it. Is that it for you, Otis?
That is my turn.
All right, we're gonna see if this guy, this large dragon hovering above you, that just is ripped by fire, gets its breath weapon back. It
gonna
does
die.
not.
Oh, good.
It is going to swoop around this way,
No.
and it'll swoop down lower. So now it's within 5 feet.
Why did
of
you come
guys. And it is going to try and bite at
It's
you,
swooping
Barrick.
around to Barrick and Otis's left.
23 to hit.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
All right, and then only a 16 to hit.
16 hits. Uncanny dodge!
Even with your plus 2.
All right, and then a 14 misses.
What's your AC?
Oh, no. 18.
So two
the
misses
second
and
one
one hit.
didn't hit. What's the third one?
Third one was only 14.
Only the first one hits.
Okay, only the first one hit. So it got
welcome.
you with its bite.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Uncanny dodge!
Fine.
Okay, that's
dude.
fine. So you take.
You're fine. I got you.
Hold on. Let's see. That's 25 plus. So you take 33 damage. 33 damage halved. So 16 damage. And half of that is force damage.
Okay.
As this creature clamps down on you and bites you. All right. It is now.
Am I held? Am I
No,
grappled?
you're not.
Okay.
No, it just bites at you and lets go. It's your turn, Barry.
Oh, my turn. Okay, great.
This huge dragon is just flying. And when you see these dragons fly, they actually don't like flap their wings at all. It's almost like they're just like flying without even flapping their wings.
Ew.
They control gravity. What can I say?
I am going to... You okay?
Sorry. I'm like trying not to cough when people are talking so you can cut it out.
I'm going to fly onto the stalactite that I was on before.
Okay.
Flap, flap, to try to draw its attention away from the ground and my friend.
Okay.
And I'm going to I'm going to... Shoot, I should have thaumaturgy. I'm going to use thaumaturgy to... Oh, I can't create flames. It's just making the flames that are already there do something. I'm going to cause a noise with thaumaturgy, like above in the cavern. It's something like a yell, so it's almost like another person.
All right.
Trying to get the dragon to expose its neck.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take a shot with my short bow.
All right.
And that's a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
It's 40 feet in the air still?
No, it's lower now. It's
a
about
good
level
landed.
with you now.
Yeah.
But I don't get sneak attack.
No.
Okay, freaking heck. Okay, wonder.
You gave away your position. Well, you could have bonus action hid and then shot.
Well, I was just seeing how close he was to Otis.
Oh, yeah, he's not. So he would have, if Otis was one space closer, then you would have gotten it.
Okay.
But because Otis is 10 feet away, you don't get it.
That's a lot less damage than I was expecting.
Sorry, friend.
But that's my fault. That's 12.
All right, 12 damage. Yeah, you hit the arrow. The arrow does sink in, not very deeply.
Okay. And I'm going to bonus action. Dash? Can I dash in the air?
Dash full flying.
I have a 40
Is thaumaturgy a bonus action?
Will I get 2 actions? Oh, 2 attacks.
You get two.
Is that
You get two.
No,
actions.
you could use your first normal
Oh,
action
and then your second action to
as
dash,
thaumaturgy, your
yeah.
hasted action as...
As attack, and
Yeah.
then bonus action to dash. Yeah, you can dash fly, sure.
Okay. I'm going to go 80 feet to the treasure.
All right.
And I'm going to kick some treasure off the edge.
How did you get up there?
He flew.
flew.
He flies.
Oh, that's right.
And a
duh.
cape in dim light.
He swoops.
He swooped.
Swoop. I say swoop!
So by the time you
Probably
get to
have
where
to
you're
land
at
over here.
in the count, by the time you get to where you're at on the treasure, you're actually within bright light. And so like the second you make it, okay, never mind.
I was gonna say go over a little.
Actually, I
second-
wouldn't have paid it. I don't
Yeah,
pay
the-
attention to
the
stuff, so I
second-
probably would have like, swoop!
Yeah, the second you make it to bright light over the gold, you just fall out completely because you're not able to swoop.
So I land in a splash in the gold, and I'm prone again, I'm assuming.
Well-oiled machine.
All right, is that it for you, Barrick?
That is it.
Calix, it's your turn.
All right.
It is light enough for you to make attacks if you drop the cube of force.
Nice. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop the cube of force.
Okay, it disappears.
I'm going to run over to
Olive.
Olive. I'm going to come over here so I'm like kind of behind the stalagmite. I don't think it's really going to do anything. But
Okay,
would I get any cover from this stalagmite?
not really.
No?
Because the dragon will just move around. Also, if you move in that direction that you just did, the dragon will get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, but if I stop right here?
It won't,
Okay,
correct.
if I stop just in front of it.
Yeah.
Cool, that's fine. And I'm going to touch Olive's shoulder and cast haste on her.
So she now can make 2 attacks.
Dope. I needed that.
Yep. And then I will. Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack the dragon that's right in front of us.
Can we tell which one's the mommy dragon and which one's the daddy dragon?
Yeah, the mommy dragon is down on the ground. The daddy dragon's flying.
They're attacking mommy dragon.
Good.
What'd you roll?
22.
You hit.
Nice. Sorry, so we gotta do. We have 7. 13 damage.
All right. Is that it for you?
I think that's all I can do. So,
Okay. All right, it is now your turn, Gwen.
Okay.
You are a fire elemental.
Heck yeah, I am.
It's pretty sweet.
Sorry. Let me read again. I don't really understand what this means. So touch, melee weapon attack. Oh, it's just saying okay.
Yeah, you basically have to go up and hit it melee.
Yeah, that's
I'll do fire damage.
yeah. So I will go right up to
Will
Mommy
someone move
Dragon.
Her, please. Closer
Where are
to
you
Mommy
headed to?
Dragon.
Mom Dragon. Yep, right.
Right up close. Okay.
And I will try to punch it
All right. Roll
where
your
I can
attacks
hit.
with fire damage. So roll 2 attacks.
Punch her right in the kisser.
You can hear him this time.
Yay! My attacks.
Nice.
65 each. 2d6. Okay, the first one is. Oh, what is my stuff? Not gonna hit because it's a 5. And the next one is. Wait, what do I add to this?
It will say on the fire elemental attack. It will say melee attack plus something. That's the to hit, and then below it will give you the damage.
Oh, so the first one was. What did I say?
A 5.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna hit anyway. So 20.
20 hits.
Okay, sweet. So 2d6. So 12 fire damage.
All right. You rock and sock 'em robots this dragon. You punch a couple times, and you see it leaves burning, searing marks on its crystalline hide.
Does it have anything that can ignite on it?
Does not.
Okay.
It is made of amethyst.
And then
Does not yet.
I can actually do that twice, so I'll do it again. Oh wait, that's what
Yeah.
I did.
Yep. Is that it for you?
Yes.
Okay, Olive, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay?
Do I read it?
No.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna take my dagger and stab it.
All right, yeah.
Right there.
Sweet.
So roll.
You can stab it 3 times, technically.
Break her nail.
3 times.
Yep.
So just roll these.
Read it, yep.
Ah, bad choice.
Oh my god.
7, 3, and 1.
Oh man.
So you do hit with one of them. You do hit with one of them.
Okay. And then I can do. Wait, that's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you do D4
Oh, that's right.
plus D4. Yeah, pointing one.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
not your
D4.
And then
Sorry.
plus your Hunter's Mark, whatever that
It
damage
had a
is.
4 on it, so it was confusing.
Yeah.
Oh,
1
so sad.
plus.
Plus 4, which is your modifier, so 5, plus your Hunter's Mark. Which should be a D8, I
It
believe.
says extra 1d6. That's why I grabbed the d6. Which is another 1.
Oh man.
That was like the worst series of rolls.
Oh,
Seen it a while.
That was
Yeah.
the worst.
So,
Okay.
6 damage as you stab and successfully into this dragon with your dagger.
You just got like 4 ones in a row.
I'm
That
sorry.
was-
I hasted you because I wanted you to do some big damage.
I know. Just the
You
stress.
hasted
I
her too
guess.
much.
I know.
If next turn you use your bonus action to do the Slayer's thing, then you can do another D6 on top of that, by the way.
But your Hunter's Mark stays.
Yeah, that stays.
That's good.
Which was my main
Yep.
thing.
Alright, this dragon 2, which is Mama Dragon, is now going to attack this elemental that was going at it.
Can I move before I...
Sure, if you want to.
5, 10, 15.
Okay, that creates an attack of opportunity from the dragon.
Ah,
Dragon's going to bite at you with a 19 to hit.
yes.
You have a +2 to your AC.
So you have 18.
Oh,
Oh, I have 18 now?
yeah. Haste gives you +2.
Okay.
Alright, you take 33 damage.
Okay.
And half of that, and not half, sorry, 10 of that is force damage.
And half.
Alright, it's now this dragon's turn. This dragon's not happy at the elemental. It's going to try and attack it.
How much damage?
33? Yep.
Jeez, I hate when he rolls a million things.
One of them's a miss. Claws is a miss, so it was only 14. The other one was a 31 to hit.
Yeah.
And a nat 20.
Oh no.
So, we'll say the nat 20 was the claws, which is the lesser of the two. So from the claw, you take... Well, first off, from the bite, you take 30 damage, 6 of that being force damage, and then from the claw, you take 20 damage.
The claw.
And then the last claw misses you. Do you have, as an elemental, if you are attacked by melee, does it do damage to the creature because you are fire?
With a melee attack within 5 feet of it, takes 1d10 fire damage.
So you can roll 1d10 or it can take 5.
In addition, the elemental can you enter a hostile creature space and stop there the first time it enters the creature's space on a turn. That creature takes 1d10 fire damage.
So just roll 2d10s because when you went up to it, it would have taken damage.
Okay.
That's pretty good. D10.
5.
Alright.
I got a 1 and a 4.
Alright. Next up is Otis.
Oh, Lotus.
Okay, I am going to... I'm going to pull out a little glass cone.
Okay.
And I'm going to spit in the end of it and shake it up and blow through the horn side of it. And I'm going to cast Cone of Cold.
Okay.
And I'm also going to use my Overchannel ability. So it maxes out
the
damage automatically.
Alright.
They have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
What's the ability that makes it hit automatically?
It doesn't make it hit automatically. I can max out the damage.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
My first to 5th level
14.
spells. 14 fails. So they both take 64 points of damage.
Oh,
cold damage.
So they're going to use legendary resistance.
I'm going to counterspell their legendary
Hey,
resistance.
they still take...
You can't, it's not a spell.
No!
They still take 32 points of damage.
Well, one of them, we'll see if the other one passes.
teamwork.
They actually both fail because it's 15, so.
Okay.
So they both take 32?
Yep.
Alright, you see that the daddy dragon that's been flying is worse for wear. You see after being hit by the fireball, and then also being hit by this cold, it's...
The arrow? My arrow?
And the arrow.
And the arrow.
that it's pretty well damaged.
Okay, and then bonus action, I want to drink one of my potions.
Okay? That's fine.
And...
You automatically get 20.
Okay, and I'm...
You're not within reach, so if you move away, it does not have...
5, 10, 15, 20...
You're hiding behind a crystal on the southern part of the castle.
I'm
cavern.
behind it. Not like it can't just fly over there and eat me, but... Alright, and that is my turn.
Okay, this dragon is going to see if it gets its breath weapon back. And it does. It's going to fly over...
No.
over to you, Otis. It's going to round the corner, actually, right there. And it's going to breathe this magical aura down on you. So please roll a dexterity saving throw. You're in dim light, so it's not with disadvantage.
15.
You fail.
Yep. I'm fine.
Okay. So you're going to take...
You know it's bad when he has to use it.
That was the breath weapon of, like, the gravity pushing you into the ground?
Yes. You take 37 damage, and you are knocked prone.
Wah.
And that's what it sounds like.
Wah. That's what I
Is that
pictured.
after you drink your potion?
Yes.
How's it 34? No, I was at 54. 37, you say?
Yeah, that saved your life, that potion just
Oh, yeah,
did.
for sure. I knew if I didn't drink it, I was for sure dead.
Alright, is that it for you?
I'm fine, dude. Don't worry about me. I can get out of this. I'm good. I promise I'm good. I can get away from this.
Barrick, it's your turn.
Okay, because I really wanted to use my sneak attack on Mommy Dragon, but you are going to be...
Dude, I'm good. I promise I'm good.
How far does this light extend?
You're in dim light.
So it's just around me.
Yeah, it's
That'd
30
be
feet
30
right,
feet.
so you were in
And
dim.
then dim.
15, 20, 25, 30. The bright light goes to there.
Okay, so I'm going to... I am going to flap myself over to this stalactite on the southeast wall. And I'm going to shoot 2 arrows at Mommy Dragon.
Alright.
Ooh. That's real bad. That's a 14 to hit. Or the first one?
Are you hidden in dim light because of the back cloak?
Hidden? No, but I can well, wait. I have advantage on stealth checks.
So do you want to bonus action hide before you shoot?
To get sneak attack? But I would get sneak
Plus
attack
you would
anyways,
get-
because
Oh yeah,
she's there,
never
right?
mind. Yep, yeah, you don't have to do that. You're right.
I was like, does that make it hit?
It'll give you advantage.
It would give you advantage.
Great! Bonus action hide on
Alright,
the stalagmite.
Alright.
Stalactite.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my gosh, we're gonna die.
Is that a miss?
it was just one more, so 14.
That's a miss.
I mean 15. It was
Yeah, it's a
15.
miss, I'm
Okay, so my
sorry.
second shot.
It's alright, you can
on,
still
baby.
get sneak attack on this one.
There we
Great.
go.
There you go.
26.
Yes, you hit.
Just in case. Okay. So that's 1d6
Nice.
6 plus 76. And that's 15. 19. 3. 29
Okay.
with that arrow.
Yep. You lodge it into its neck. Does not kill it, but does a lot of damage, and it roars in pain. And as it always, it opens its mouth, but no sound comes out. You hear the roar in your brains.
Does she say anything?
Question.
Hmm.
Sorry, I just read this. It says, until someone takes an action to douse the fire, the creature takes 5 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of its turns.
If it is on fire.
If she's in...
Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
Just
Yep.
so it's aware.
So every time it attacks and every time it starts its turn, it takes a d10.
Wait, didn't you say 5d10?
5
parentheses,
damage
1d10.
or 1d10.
Oh, I see. I was like,
You can
dang, I
either
was
take
like,
the
5d10.
middle
God.
or you
Is
can
that it
roll
for you, Barrick?
Yeah, I don't think I have any other attacks or anything I can make, and I used my bonus action already, so.
Alright, Calix, it's your turn.
Nice.
Every time, dude. It just catches me off guard. Big hits.
I'm going to attack the mummy.
3 times.
Mummy dragon. 3 times. Because there is a 6. Sorry, gotta do math for a sec. 17 hit.
No.
18?
No.
I miss all 3
All of them?
attacks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What?
Dang
Yep.
it.
Your blade scatters and clatters against the crystalline carapace of this large
They blend
dragon.
into the cavern.
Is it for you?
Yep.
Alright, Gwen, it's your turn.
Oh, with the arrow now in the dragon, would that ignite?
Yeah?
Okay. So that is flammable, right?
Say it would burn for a turn.
That's fair.
Right.
That's fair. Yeah,
One
one
turn.
turn. Yeah.
But that's like
1d6 fire damage.
Yes!
2 damage.
Gotta throw her a little
Cool.
bone.
Hey, at
Listen,
least
we
it
gotta
helps.
take what we can get right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Seriously, dude, I was hoping to put up some numbers.
And then I'll just do the
alright.
same thing I did last time
Okay.
with the
Hit
hit.
twice, yeah.
What is that? So 18 for the first one. That was not my roll.
18 misses.
21.
21 hits.
Cool. It was. What was it, babe? D6? 2d6 plus 3.
Yep.
15.
All right.
Nice.
You hit it again, and it begins to scorch the crystal even more. The dragon roars again, once more in pain. It's your turn, Olive.
Okay, this time I want to do my lightning arrow again.
And you are still hasted, so you get double attacks.
Sweet. So I just roll. So do I roll 3 again?
You roll to attack twice.
Twice.
Well,
Okay.
3 times, yeah. But do
Yeah.
you do lightning arrow 3 times or just once?
I think I only have one more spell
So you
slot.
can only do your lightning arrow
once.
once. So roll that one first.
Okay. 13.
Nice.
Misses.
Ooh.
But it does take 2d8 damage.
Okay. And then I think.
So roll 2d8.
Hold on, but I also forgot it's +2 bonus attack rolls for ranged weapons, so that would make it a 15.
That misses.
Still misses. Okay.
What do you get to add to that, Cassie?
What do you mean?
Her regular bow and arrow score.
Yeah, she rolled a 13,
Oh.
but
Oh,
she didn't.
okay,
You didn't.
okay.
You need
Sorry.
to add your bow and arrow to it.
Sorry. 13
yeah.
plus 11
Yes.
plus
Yes, you
That's what it
absolutely hit.
was.
24.
Yeah.
24, yes.
So 4d8 damage plus 1d6 damage because of Hunter's Mark.
There you
Okay.
go.
I know, I was like, that feels...
I
Okay.
can roll those twice.
Roll big money.
7, 4,
Nice.
7, and 6.
7 and 4, 7 and 6.
21.
And then-
24,
And then
yeah.
1d4 still, you said?
1d6, yeah.
Or 1d6, that's what I meant. 3.
Okay, so it's 27.
Wouldn't it be 25? Because 14 and 11. So 25 plus
25.
whatever
Plus-
it was.
Plus 3, so 28.
Plus, does she get to add any?
Plus your modifier twice.
Which is her dexterity, right?
Oh, no.
6,
No,
plus 6.
not plus your modifier, because this is just the electric one, and you still have 2 more attacks after
Oh,
this.
dang!
So the
Heck
lightning
yeah.
bolt cuts through.
But it's plus 6.
Right, but because it's a spell, you don't do the weapons damage,
right.
because
Yeah.
it's automatic
It
damage.
turns into a lightning
Correct,
bolt.
yeah, because
Yeah.
it literally turns into a
That-
lightning bolt.
That makes
So
sense.
it
Okay.
pierces through the dragon's center and almost looks like it narrowly misses the heart, exits the back, and shocks it badly. It roars in pain as you do 28 damage to it.
Nice.
Now you get to roll 2 more attacks.
Perfect.
Nice.
I'm gonna do just regular arrows.
Okay.
Was that a bonus?
That was good.
Well, she gets to attack 3 times.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So...
I'm pretty sure
Haste is
lightning arrow
cool.
is a
Okay, help
bonus
me out.
action
So 11
to your,
plus 11,
to your attack.
11, right? So
Yep.
both of these.
22.
22 hits.
And a 19.
And a
19 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so now roll 2d8 and 2d6.
Heck yeah, Cassie's putting up the numbers.
Tables begin to
Finally. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
plus your modifier twice.
Oh, heck
Plus
yeah.
12. Because 6.
Plus,
26.
yeah.
26. Holy cow. So over 28 plus 26. So
Finally.
63 damage. As you shoot 2 more arrows immediately after your lightning bolt, which lodge into its shoulders, it screams even more. Now you can see that Mommy is worse for wear as well. In pretty bad shape. But it is now Mommy's turn. Is that all you do?
I think that's all I can do because I had the bonus action for
Yeah.
the. Yeah.
So Mommy's going to take 1d10
want me to roll
fire
it?
damage. You can.
Okay, so 3.
3 fire damage, and then it's going to attack. It's actually going to shoot its breath weapon. It's going to fly. It will take an opportunity attack from both of you. It's going to fly up about 10, 15 feet and shoot its breath weapon to hopefully catch Olive, Calyx, and Gwen. What did you roll, Calyx?
Sorry, I was just, I got a A 4.
Yeah, you miss.
Yeah, mine was 11.
But I just realized that I'm an idiot and I took Sentinel as a feat and that I literally could have just been getting free hits on
Yeah.
this chick.
I didn't know
Sheila.
you took. Yeah, sorry.
Mine was 11 combined.
Okay,
So.
all right. And you see they're going to use their
Me
breath
for a D.
weapon. Please roll
Sheila's worth it.
dexterity saving throws, everybody.
Everyone?
Calyx, Gwen, and Olive.
So, okay.
Dexterity saving throw.
I am just hidden on
20.
stalactite.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I got a dirty 2.
Okay.
I got a 6, but I also can't be knocked prone.
You can't be knocked prone?
Yeah, she's immune to
Sweet.
prone.
Okay, well, you're not prone, but you do take 42 damage. Which, if that brings you down to 0, you just revert to your regular form at whatever HP you had before.
Well, still good.
Oh, wow.
Heck
Holy
yeah.
cow. Flame elementals have tons of
They're
things.
beastie.
You also take 42 damage, Calyx,
Nice.
and then you only take
Not very
21
good, but I'm
damage,
still good.
Olive, but you are knocked prone, Calyx.
Okay.
It is now top of the initiative. And
I just want you to know that I forgot to roll my concentration check, and it was 37 points of damage, right? I rolled a 17, I had +2, so I made it.
nice, good
Just
job. To
barely.
keep haste up?
Yeah, to
Sweet.
keep haste up on him.
Okay,
So just for the viewers at home, I did remember to roll that concentration.
As you are battling these dragons in dire straits, though the dragons are very much injured, as well as you are, you hear a sound coming from the cavern. The sound is a deep and low roar, and you see light pour through the cavern opening as a ancient gold dragon swoops in and begins breathing fire at these two amethyst dragons. And you see these two amethyst dragons, shocked and surprised by this, turn around and try to fend off this ancient gold dragon, but to no avail. The battle lasts not but a couple minutes before your eyes as they are all flying around each other in the top of this cavern, shooting gravitational force, breath from the amethyst dragons, fire and weakening breaths from the gold dragons, as the rumble and the screams that are coming in your minds, but also you're hearing from the gold dragon itself, makes the entire cavern shake, even causing some gold to spill down off of the ledge.
I'm trying to shoot all of my arrows to get the very last, the very
Right in
last
the
hit
head.
in one of the two purple dragons.
Roll me 1d20. If you roll a 15 or over, if you roll a 15 or over, you'll get a hit near the head of one of these dragons. Would you roll?
Do I get to add my stuff?
No, you had to roll 15 on the
Oh
dice.
my
It's a
gosh.
13.
Yeah. So you loose all these arrows, they all miss, tinking off the armor and falling short in many places.
Stupid gold dragon!
And as you say that, the two amethyst dragons, defeated in this massive, unbelievably amazing, and awful display of brute force happening above you, fall to the ground with a large shake. And you see the gold dragon, though injured, but not dead, lands on top of their carcasses and turns to you five and says, "Thank you, mortals, for taking care of this nuisance for me."
You're welcome.
Yes. You're welcome.
Hold on one second.
Could you do me a favor and peel one of those scales back on one of those dragon's heads? If you wouldn't mind, just pluck one of those little suckers out.
Sure. You see he extends a claw and peels one of the,
Yeah, he
the
just needs
scales
one
back.
nail.
Get it, Barrick.
Everyone's eyes are on Barry.
But... Okay, but you have to promise not tell anybody.
I won't. I want to cast Bigby's hand and grab the back of the dragon's head and just like, I'm gonna get you. Hold on.
What?
I'm going to excitedly run over to one of my many arrows that are just laying around the cavern now, and I get it, and I go and I fall.
You stab it in, or do you shoot it?
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
I'm going to climb up onto the gold dragon.
Okay. He was.
Like, stay still. I climb up his leg, and I'm going to
Okay.
stand on his like haunches, and I'm going to aim. Stop moving it!
It's got to be realistic, man. Come on.
Stop!
Yep, roll to see if you hit it. It'll be a lower AC though. Don't worry. You have to be.
That's a 17.
Okay.
Yes, you hit. Finally, your arrow led true and it hit dead center of this dragon's skull.
Aha! Got you!
Take Bigby's hand and kind of poke the scale back down.
It does not fit. The arrow protruding out.
Yep.
He said, the large goat dragon looks to you all and says, I apologize for the...
Squeak toy? It was Ruby's toy, and I don't know, I was playing with
Gold
it.
dragon
and
squeaks.
I knew it was going to squeak, and I squeaked it anyways. I don't know why.
You see this gold dragon says, I apologize for the deception to get you to track these dragons down, though I do not think I could have bested them on my own.
What was the
I think
deception?
I know who's going on here.
Oh, and he says,
And I'm gonna pull out a little bit of ash and blow it in his face. What?
He goes, so Barrick asks, what deception? And you see, he goes, oh, yes, pardon me. And you see in like
Sweet dust just falls.
in a twinkle of light, and you, Barrick, are caught off guard because the hunch disappears. You fall to the ground, and you're within bright light because our friend hasn't changed back into into a person yet. So you fall down, and you take
Go and contact.
This is how you die.
take 7 fall damage.
Okay.
And then as you dust yourself off and get up, you see standing before you a elven man dressed in golden silks and linen with a gold breastplate and a red sash. And he goes, my apologies. I do not believe that I could have bested these beasts myself, so I did cause quite a ruckus outside with those poor innocent caravaneers, but it was enough to lead you here, was it not?
Wait, so did you do that to those caravans out there?
Yes, I did.
Wait a second. I am mortified. He now knows. I did not kill the purple dragon.
Good sir, I do believe I can let it slide, as you may say.
Listen,
What
he
about
doesn't.
Swoop?
Don't worry about him. It's everybody else. It's the tourists that come in, man.
If you want me to make a showing down there at Hunter's Hollow, saying that you bested these dragons, then by all means I may.
Wait, so are you dragon pretending to be person or person pretending to be dragon?
Definitely dragon pretending to be a person.
Well, I'll tell you, I didn't see that coming.
Well, thank you for the jicky.
We still gonna keep all the gold?
Well...
All of this gold is ours.
I mean, you did say we could take any percentage.
Dragon
If we
horde.
get rid
If
of the
we-
purple dragons.
Yeah, you did.
That being so, he transforms back into an ancient gold dragon. I do believe that this hoard is mine. I will give you a quarter of said hoard.
How hurt does he look?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's an ancient.
Roll me a perception check.
Can I roll one
Perception
too?
check. Yeah, you can.
That's a 22.
3.
All right, so you Otis think you can take him.
Oh.
You Barrick, like let's say that if like we were to put like an ambiguous number to his like health, right? Like let's say like an ancient gold dragon would have like, I don't know, like 450 HP. He probably has like, I'm sorry, not 400, 550 HP. He probably has like 400 left.
Oh my god.
I perceive this, and I choose to walk quickly over to my friend Otis.
I'm holding my spell components in my hand, just eyeing this gold dragon up.
And I'm like, Otis, I have a great idea. And I wrap him in my cloak and I say, got you, friend. Which you can't see him now because he's so short.
Yeah, he's gone. And the gold dragon uses massive tail and doesn't smash you guys, don't worry, but splits the gold a quarter in half and pushes it off the ledge onto the ground. And he says, this may well suit your needs.
Where's our wagons?
Don't worry, they have already been sent to Hunter's Hollow. Double wide wagons, might I add.
So now we got to go back there, get our wagons, come back here.
Otis, get
Well-
our white.
I'm sorry.
Actually, you should.
So in total, a quarter of this dragon's hoard is equivalent to about 40,000 gold.
Whoa. Nice. Mr. Ancient Goldregan,
Yes,
Could
funny
I-
speaking man.
could I ask you of a favor?
What is that favor?
We could really use a ride back to our place, if you could.
I see no reason not to.
Nice.
And as you all exit the dragon's lair, after collecting your gold as much as you can into the bag of holding, you mount this gold dragon, which then takes flight.
And he's carrying all of our gold in a big sack thing underneath of him.
Sure, if that's what you want.
Well, we have to bring it back.
We've
You
got
can
bag
put
of
all that gold in
holding.
the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
And because technically gold doesn't have a weight in D&D, you can hold an infinite amount. They
Nice.
were very smart with that.
And I have dragon head with arrow.
Yes. He severs that for you.
I dislike that help.
And you begin flying. You begin flying back to Hunter's Hollow. The flight, what normally took about a 36-hour trip to get there takes a mere hour as this dragon flies speedily back to Hunter's Hollow. And you hear screams and screeches coming from the forest as it swoops down and lands near the tavern. And as you all slide off the back, you see Rhaegar approach. His bare feet and large blouse open-chested. And he goes, all right. Gold dragon. Cool. I thought you all went to go hunt a dragon. But instead, you bring one back. Funny thing about the universe is those kinds of things happen when you're least expected.
Yeah, unfortunately, the dragon's hoard was pretty small. We only got like 10,000 gold or something like that.
And half a bag of beef jerky.
Yeah.
Be it as it may, friends, a dragon's journey never ends. And with that, the gold dragon takes flight, its massive wings nearly knocking down the trees from the sheer force, and it begins to fly away.
I grab his jar of dirt and I throw all of it at the flying away gold dragon.
Definitely doesn't. It flies away way too fast, and the air from the wings pushes it back
Straight back onto us.
And as you are all left covered in this ash, you see Rhaegar goes, I warned you. Dragons can be a mysterious business. And he begins to walk away slowly, and you see the crowds of people that all watched in awe begin to crowd you again, asking you of all your stories, and primarily one small kid heading up and goes, did you do it? Did you kill him? Did you kill the dragons? It looked like you didn't kill him. Looks like the dragon brought you back. And as you try to make sense of everything that has happened, you think of yourselves as good heroes, having bested somewhat dragons, but brought a huge score back to the patrons of S.O.S. And that's where we'll end this session.
Nice.
What about Mr. Prickles?
We
He's
take him
happy.
out.
We build a little shrine for him.
All right, sorry.
He stays in the hall.
Sorry, and you put him in a little pot in the hall.
Yep.
That is covered with tribute, and as you pull him out of the bag, he goes, "Finally! Oh man, that was crazy in there. Oh man, you started just dumping all this stuff in there, like this heavy stuff, you know. But it's good to be back, folks." And then as you see the camera pans out away from the hall, you just hear Mr. Prickle talking, saying, "Man, it's good to be here. Wow, it's a lot cooler here, man. I hope I live. Oh wow, there's all the people coming in here, man. I don't like these kids. I hope they touch me. I hope I prickle them. Oh, we'll do another session sometime. Another session, Mr. Prickles and everyone else, forever and ever, for 100 years, Mr. Prickles and the group." No! As it pans out to nothing, and that's where we'll end our session.
That was
Nice.
awesome.
Well, thank
Good
you,
one shot,
everybody.
everybody.
Thanks
That
for
was
joining
great.
us again.
Yeah, thanks,
And,
Gentry. That was phenomenal.
Yep, thank
You're
you,
a great
Chancellor, for
player.
joining us,
Always come back and listen to more PG-DND.
and we'll catch you next week.
That was so great.
We love you.
Love you.
Goodbye. Eat your beef jerky, folks.